Alright, as always, I guess we'll just wait till we see confirmation that everyone can hear us.
Yep.
Lugs just pointing out we're almost at 4K subs. Yeah, hopefully we'll hit that in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, exciting.
I'm looking forward to it. Just as soon as you guys can hear us, just let us know in the chat, and we'll get started.
Pause that.
Mute that and let it run. So we can make sure that, like, the pop-ups are working this time.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's muted?
Yep, and Nitro says she can hear us.
Awesome, then we're live.
Yay!
Hello everyone, my name is Ghabulous Fish.
And I'm Katatsubi101.
And welcome to this open Q&A session. This is kind of to make up for last week, where unfortunately we were cut short by a very unfortunate hurricane.
Yeah.
This time around, I'm not doing Smash. We're going to be doing the grinding for Spongebob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated.
Yep.
And so that means basically we're going to spend an hour jumping off the edge and hitting the same tikis over and over again. I figured I'd do this anyway, so I might as well make the most of it. And make it something that we can actually do together as a fun thing.
Right.
Please let me know if like our voices are too loud, the game's too loud, anything's too quiet, and we can make adjustments on the fly as always. But with that, whatever you guys want to talk about, we're game to do. So let us know.
Got a lot of people here.
Yeah, really. Is the frame rate coming in smooth for everyone? Because it should be at 60 FPS. I don't know off the top of my head if it is or not. Also, I don't see the chat popping up on the side yet.
Yeah.
Give it a second.
Yeah, it's laggy sometimes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure that I also have this running on the side. Hold on. Alright, Ledger says that the game voice art is pretty good. Nitro says the robots look like something out of Invader Zim.
They kind of do. I never thought about that.
That's kind of perfect, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that, that parallel.
And she says the red tikis look like the Flash.
Alright, is everything going good then for everyone? Did you guys ever play VR chat? What is VR chat? I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, I don't either.
Let me just introduce you to what we're going to be doing for the next hour or so. Oh, that didn't work at all. First thing I'm going to do is set off those exploding tikis. Like that. And the next thing I'm going to do is... Oop, God, I'm still not used to the cruise bubble controls for this game.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, go drive around to the wall. And the second thing we're going to do is shoot the cruise bubble up here. And blow up those.
Nice.
And then we're just going to jump off the edge. And repeat the process till we have, I think, 100,000 shiny objects.
Get all those shiny objects, me boy.
Oh my god, good thing Joe White's not here for that.
I mean, if he joined the live chat, I'd be pretty psyched.
Honestly, I'd be pretty excited if Joe White joined. So I hope you guys noticed, there was a little pop-up on the left corner there when someone subscribed. Why is the Q&A, like, chat not working?
Yeah, I don't know. It was working earlier.
Yeah, hold on one sec. Why the hell is that not working? That was literally working like 20 minutes ago when we tested it.
Yeah.
Let me just check that, make sure everything's okay. Chat? I apologize for the inconvenience here. I'm still new to doing, like, this, the fancy stuff on streams. Like, all these fancy pop-ups and everything, but that chat window should be working.
Yeah.
So let me see why it isn't. I have absolutely no idea. I have absolutely no idea why that's not working.
That's annoying.
VR chat is like an online PC game when first person where a lot of players talk on mic. Sounds interesting. Not really sure if it's something I'd go out of my way to do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hope that the chat pops up like it did last time. I would chat up a little bit. Didn't it work just fine when we tested it?
Yeah. And it worked last time we streamed too, so I don't know.
It took a while to pop up last time, but it didn't when we tested, which was really confusing to me. I have no idea what's going on with that. Let me just, like... I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea why. Oh, I apologize, everyone. For why the hell that's not working. That is so confusing.
Yeah.
I'm so baffled by, like, what's going on with that.
Why?
Oh, well, not a big deal.
Yeah. We can still read it on the YouTube part.
Terry says he has the Xbox One version of Battle for Bikini Rehydrated. It's probably just as bad as the PS4 version.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure I've made this clear, but I am not a fan of Rehydrate. I think it's a really bad remake of a really good game. And it's really unfortunate because I really wanted this to be a good remake. But
yeah.
It wasn't meant to be, alas.
I know. I really loved the original.
The original is just one of those like classic license games.
Yeah.
One of the few that actually holds up to when you're an adult. Mm-hmm. So it's really unfortunate. Oh well. I'm honestly kind of pissed as to why the chat's not appearing in that window.
I know.
Like that is just so frustrating. What the hell's wrong with it?
Oh no.
It worked in our tests.
Yeah.
I'm so confused by that. Whatever.
Can't win them all, Napoleon.
Whiplash Orca asks what our favorite SpongeBob character is.
Oh, my favorite.
Does Joe White Krabs count?
Oh my god. No. I mean, my favorite SpongeBob character is probably Mr. Krabs.
I like Squidward.
Yeah,
I relate to
Squidward's great
Squidward.
too.
How he's just like so fed up with everything in the world.
Everyone's an idiot except for me.
My favorite moment ever is when they're like, when he's like, hey, are you guys open? Squidward's like, read the sign. He goes, I'll have a double Krabby Patty with cheese. Squidward's like, no, you won't.
No, you won't. Love it.
I also love the joke where he's like, do you have any extra salt? And he's like, we're all out. And he goes, well, could you check? And he goes, no.
Like, when I worked in retail, that was just my life.
When I worked in retail, if I tried to scan the item and it didn't go after like 2 or 3 scans, it was just free.
Yeah.
I just like push it over, be like, I don't care. It's like $1. It's not my problem.
I did that too. Don't tell anyone.
I feel like a lot of cashiers honestly do that because they don't get paid enough to care.
No.
Because you're paying a minimum wage, we're not going to care about scanning every little item, you know?
Nitro asked, have you ever played Spore?
I have never... I don't even know what Spore is.
I don't like the spores from The Last of Us.
I'm assuming it's a game called Spore, but I don't know what it is though off the top of my head. So unfortunately, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't even know what kind of game it is. I don't like know anything about games. I really don't. I said this before, but like, if you ask him, oh, that's right. In this version, he automatically turns to face where the camera's going for the cruise bubble.
The chat's popping up now.
Oh, there we go.
All at once.
I don't know what the problem was, but hey, there's the chat.
Good. Good. We'll figure that out one day.
Yeah. But it looks like it's caught up too. Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And is Ando asked if he's lagging? It looks like it might just be him. That's what.
Yeah, we're getting a pretty clean. Like Katie has it streaming on her laptop, like the stream on YouTube, and there's no lag on that at all. It looks like a pretty rock solid 60 FPS.
Yeah.
So it could be your own connection. It could be YouTube in your area, like the servers in your area. But,
refreshing usually. Helps.
Yeah, I have the stream coming from my desktop, and in a little like stream window on my desktop, it looks pretty smooth. And on Katie's laptop, she's like following the stream. Yeah.
Spore is a game where you create creatures and guide them throughout their history from the developer of The Sims.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I've never played The Sims either.
Yeah, I haven't either, although I own The Sims.
Wow, that range is horrible. They destroyed the range on that, my god.
We should stream The Sims sometime. My old Sims
I would
copy.
love to play the Sims just to like... We'd make obviously a mixture of some of your characters and just more freaks. Just like completely original freaks they create in The Sims, because I'd love to know what I could do with that adder.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh boy. Whiplash Orca asks, what is your guys' favorite movie?
That's a hard question.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies I like. I'd probably go with either Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind or Clockwork Orange.
Oh, those are both really good.
Yeah, those are both excellent movies. One very emotional and wholesome. The other very bizarre and violent.
Yeah.
But both great films. Both really great films.
Yeah. For me, I have a soft spot for the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I know
They're solid.
They're fun. There's a lot of problems that I have with them, but they're really fun.
I would too. I think Lord of the Rings is like, it's very, I call it A tier movie. It's not S tier.
Yeah.
But like, it's very good. It's solid. You know?
Totally.
Of the three, actually, I know this is blasphemy. I think Two Towers is the weakest. Everyone says it's the best one.
But like, I understand why you think that.
Yeah, you understand my criticism if you don't necessarily agree with them all. I feel like it has, like, Frodo, Sam, and Gollum are great, but then like the rest of the cast is kind of dull in that one.
Yeah, Fellowship
And
is the best.
I have a lot of pacing issues with it, a lot of focus issues. There's the entirety of Treebeard, who I feel like just could have been cut from the film and nothing substantial would have been lost.
Oh my god, I feel that.
So, I don't know, but I think they're all pretty good movies.
Yeah, but Fellowship of the Ring is probably my
Luxor
favorite.
calls Peter Jackson the king of filler. Yes, I agree completely.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings has no reason to be as long as it is, but at the same
No.
time, you can't watch the theatrical cuts because they cut some of the most important scenes.
Yeah.
As crazy as it sounds, I think one of the most important scenes of the Lord of the Rings trilogy is the first scene of Two Towers that was cut, where Sam like drops his like spices used for chicken, and it seems like a joke scene, but the point there is Frodo laughs it off because it's supposed to show their relationship is good, and that whole movie's at their relationship falling apart.
Yeah.
And that was cut from the theatrical version, so you need to watch the extended version to really get the experience. Even the extended version has so much filler in it.
Mm-hmm. And oh my god, if you think that the movies have filler in them, then read the books.
Yeah.
Because you don't even know half of it.
My friend Dan, who is on Tomodachi Life, has said that he thinks Tolkien was not a great writer, but he'd be the best DM ever. And like, I get that. I totally get that.
Yeah.
Tolkien would be great as like a D&D DM.
Also, The Hobbit is one book, and he made 3 movies out of it, and yeah, that's filler without a doubt. I
Yes,
agree.
the Hobbit movies are not good, in my opinion.
No, I watched Lord of the Rings movies a lot of times. I've only watched The Hobbit once.
I never even saw the third part of The Hobbit because I liked the first one, but I thought it had a pacing issue. I started to like the second one, and then, my god, he spends an hour talking to a dragon how they're going to fight, and they don't fight, and the movie ends before they fight. It's like, I want to see the dragon fight. I didn't want to see him talk to the dragon for an hour.
And in the next movie, they fight the dragon for like 20 minutes. And
No, not even. It's 5.
Oh, 5 minutes?
Yeah, I remember. We looked it up, and we like skipped through, and they literally fight the dragon for the first 5 minutes, and then it's over. Like, they could just put that in the end of the previous movie.
Yeah, why not? Oh, it's so annoying.
Emmett Roberts asked, when are you going to play Madagascar the game again? What do you mean, when am I going to play it? Did I ever say I was? I don't remember ever saying I would play it again.
Like, on your own time?
I guess I might play it as a stream one day if people want us to, but I'm not really going out of my way for it. I think the Let's Play we did holds up fine.
Yeah.
I don't see... Like, I redo Let's Plays I feel like don't hold up. I don't see any need to redo anything from 2018 or more recent. Because even though I think they have issues, I think the 2018 content is, like, of my style. 2017 is kind of, like, iffy.
Yeah, and
then...
Because you were just coming back.
And then everything before 2017, I think could be done better. Even Nicktoons Unite, honestly. I would like to redo Nicktoons Unite if we could get that group together again one day.
Yeah.
But I want to do it with the same group. Because, like, no one can replace Brooks or Emma for that project.
Oh, of course not. But it's like, how do we get that group together right now?
It's just too impossible. It's just way too impossible.
Yeah.
That's a big part of, like, why most Let's Plays I do have one partner and not, like, multiples. And also why Katie is in most of them. Katie's accessible. I can get her really easy.
I live 5 minutes away.
Yeah, it's hard to get someone like Brooks who lives in the other end of the state.
Yeah.
Or like Psych, who's like actually an adult who has his shit together and like is busy with work and shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just like the inherent problem with trying to do group projects like that.
Emmett meant the second Madagascar game.
Oh, the second one.
I didn't know there was a second one.
There is, and it's on the same edge as the first one, and I think it's by the same team. That doesn't necessarily mean it's good, mind you, because Battle for Bikini Bottom has a sequel called the Spongebob movie game. And wow, you hear the Pennsylvania out there.
Oh my god, it's still going.
And in the SpongeBob movie game, despite being the same team, the same engine, it kind of sucks, honestly. You can't make freaks in The Sim 1 because customization is too limited. Oh, that's unfortunate. I can make normal freaks. Like, Alberta Rowe has a normal face.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I feel like a lot of your freaks do have normal faces.
But thanks for the tip, Nitro.
Yeah. Whiplash Orca asks, are you planning on getting Super Mario 3D World for Switch?
I might. Not really going out of my way for it because I have 3D World on Wii U 100%, and I'm not really going to play it again. I liked 3D World, but it was nothing special, I thought. But if it's ever like cheap, I'll get it. I did pre-order the Mario 3D All-Stars, which, mind you, I think Mario 3D All-Stars is really lazy looking. It's like 64 doesn't have widescreen, and it's not even running a full 1080p. And it's like hackers have done that flawlessly. It didn't take that much time to do.
Like, why?
And honestly, 64 and Sunshine, I feel like both could have used like full-on remakes. The models of 64 especially have aged poorly.
Yeah.
I feel like Sunshine's models could be touched up, but Sunshine I feel like just as a game needs a remake because the physics in that game are broken and there's so many like just shitty design choices in Sunshine. I don't like Sunshine, in case you can't tell.
I wanted to like it so bad.
Yes, I loved Sunshine as a kid. I really wanted to like it, but like replaying it in college, I'm just like, wow, this game is not good.
This game makes me want to die sometimes.
But like, there's so much to like in Sunshine. I see why it's popular, but like.
You know what's like so annoying is that I have fond memories of playing Mario Sunshine, even though I was so angry when I was playing it.
You have fond memories because you only remember the good stuff and you forget the bad stuff to actually play it.
Yeah.
Once you go back and play Sunshine, you're like, wow, this game sucks.
They tricked me.
But then Galaxy, I feel like that direct port's fine. Although actually, I feel like Galaxy, not only is it the one that's going to get the least out of being ported to Switch, because like the graphics of the original Galaxy hold it pretty well, it's also going to be hurt the worst because I can't see them making the pointer controls good with the Joy-Cons. It's just not going to be.
Yeah.
And I don't even use the Joy-Cons, so I'd be with the Pro Controller. I can't imagine the pointer not being terrible on that.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, I feel like I'm not even going to enjoy that version of Galaxy.
You're like, how are they going to do that? That's just, I don't know.
Yeah, so I got it mostly for the collector's purposes because I like having rare shit, and that's going to be rare because it's limited run only. But that said, while Mario is the best version of 64 and Sunshine, I'm kind of disappointed how lazy it feels. Especially given that like the original Mario All-Stars was like full-fledged remakes of NES games on the Super NES. And I feel like they should have done something more akin to that. It's not like Nintendo doesn't have the budget to do that.
Yeah, I get you.
So it just feels lazy.
Nitro says, I feel the same way about Pokemon's I'm in the game. He does
Speak
about
up.
Sunshine.
You have to speak up to be heard over the bullshit in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, there's a
in
truck.
case you didn't know, the reason we cut so frequently in our videos is because that bullshit goes by the road every 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
In this goddamn hellhole.
You never know.
I hate Pennsylvania so much. Emmett Roberts asks, are you guys going to play some Sonic games sometimes? I really love your channel. We did briefly do. We did one video on Sonic and the Secret Rings. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that game was so broken.
So you can say, like, are you going to do Sonic games? But a big thing to point out is that I am trying to focus more on scripted content than gameplay content. Gameplay content is so much time and not a lot of reward. And honestly, like, it just frustrates me knowing that, like, I can put my heart and soul into a Let's Play and it'll get 10 views because people will look at it and be like, I don't want to see that game.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just don't have any motivation to do gameplay series. I'm doing a few more. I'm confirming right now another more Sonic. But perhaps one day. I would like to do a Sonic 06 with Katie one day. The problem is I don't know if we could do it better than Game Grumps. And my philosophy has always been that, like, if I can't make the best version of a Let's Play on YouTube, I'd rather not make it. So, unfortunately, I don't know about that, but it's something that's definitely been floating around for a while.
Because I want to play Sonic 06.
And I want you to play. I would definitely want to record your reactions.
Yeah.
Nitro says the Goombas in Mario 64 look like muffins. That they do.
They
I always
do.
thought they look kind of like pies, personally. I have to show you, like, the bootleg Mario game that introduced me to Mario. The Goombas look like pies in that.
Oh no.
And then she also says that she feels the same way about Pokemon Diamond as you do about Sunshine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's unfun. I really want to like Sunshine, but, like, I can't. It's not good.
I know.
Wow, that
just
range
so
is
frustrating.
horrible.
I know.
There we go. Jeez.
Jeez.
Cherry Nicola says, I think the Pointer Galaxy will use the gyro controls when using non-Joy-Con controllers. Yeah, and that worries me because gyro pointers are ass. Even on Switch, they're ass. I hate them. They're so... The Wii pointer is, like, the single most innovative thing to ever come out of Nintendo controller gimmicks. I adore the Wii pointer. They cannot replicate that with gyro. Skyward Sword tried to use a gyro pointer and it sucked ass.
Yeah.
I did not like the pointer in that game. It was laggy, it was, like, imprecise, it was sloppy. I don't trust gyro pointers. They're garbage.
What's the difference?
So gyro pointer, it's like calculating where you're pointing based on how you move the controller. The Wii Remote pointer is there's little lights on the top of the Wii sensor bar that the Wii Remote camera points at, the IR camera points at, and use that to determine where the TV is relative to you. I think that one's way better and way, like, more reliable.
Yeah, I've never had any problems with the Wii pointer, so.
Luxury says, wait till you leave Pennsylvania. Hope you guys find a better state. Yeah, I'd love to, but I need a job again for that, and as of Wednesday, I'm unemployed. So, rip.
Emmett Roberts asked, do you guys like Sonic the Hedgehog? I have very mixed feelings about Sonic, to be honest.
I would say Sonic is a beautiful train wreck.
Yeah.
As in, the Sonic franchise is a mess, but I wouldn't change a thing about it. I love it the way it is.
It kind of grew on me. Like, at first, it just, like, enraged me because I only played the shitty ones, and I was like, what is this garbage? Why do people like this?
No, then I had you play Adventure.
And then, I really liked Adventure. I thought it was really fun.
Real quick, I'm going to break from the flow. Trouncer says, are you going to finish Future Connected? Yes, we are. We have had a hell of a time getting a chance to record that. We have hardly recorded anything the last 2 months because we've been busy with real life problems. But yes, Future Connected is going to be finished. I would like to finish it, honestly, the next time we sit down to record. I apologize so much for the delays on that.
Yeah, me too.
Do you guys have the Rehydrated series already recorded? So we recorded everything for Rehydrated in one sitting. But it ended at the last video. We actually need to record more for the next part can go up.
Yeah.
But we're probably going to record that to the end of the game in one sitting. I did get the cruise bubble clearly off screen, so we recorded that one episode so I could do this live stream. But we're going to probably record the entire rest of the game next time we sit down.
Yeah.
Are you guys wrapping up Seaflower Star Upgrades or anything? No, Lugzer. This game is stupid. It makes you grind shiny objects for 100% game completion.
Yeah, pretty much.
Joseo Beast asks, are you also going to buy Super Mario 3D All-Stars? Yep, already pre-ordered it.
Lugzer asked, have you ever seen the PS1 controller for the Wu-Tang Clan made? It's so bulky and awkward to hold.
No, but I'll have to look that up after we're done this stream.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Yeah, Whiplash Orca asks, anyone watch VeggieTales?
I love VeggieTales.
I've never seen VeggieTales.
It's fun. It's fun. The CGI is aged horribly, but it's fun.
Yeah, I know the cucumber guy.
Oh, Ando, just so you know, make use of your channel membership emotes. Show them off to everyone. Show how fancy it is.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Ando, did you notice that we fixed the little pop-up at the bottom? It says right now you're the top donor.
Yeah.
And that should update in real time if anyone surpasses you or if you protect your own record.
It should. We tested it, so.
I remember when people wanted Breath of the Wild to have Skyward Sword combat. That's interesting because I don't remember that at all. I love Breath of the Wild's combat the way it is. I wouldn't change it.
Let's see. I'm gonna butcher this name, but, Estevan Garcia asks, hey guys, big fan, love you guys, thank you. Plan on playing Kingdom Hearts? I recommend Kingdom Hearts 2.
So to reiterate what I said earlier, in general, I'm not really planning many more gameplay series. It's not really a focus of mine. I would like to get back to doing Fishbowl again. Just real life's gone in the way with that. That said, I'm not really a fan of RPGs, so Kingdom Hearts probably isn't going to click with me. I played a little bit of the first one, didn't really click with it.
I actually want to play Kingdom Hearts. Like,
I encourage you to try it.
It really interests me, but like, it probably wouldn't be for the channel, I'm assuming.
It'll probably be on
my
your own time. But, yeah, that said, I'll never say never, of course. We are doing more gameplay series, but I'm not really going my way to like, get into new series specifically for YouTube. I'd rather get into them on my own time and then play them.
Yeah.
As part of YouTube.
There's like more to say that way, too.
Yeah, totally. Even when we do blind runs, it's like, it's blind for Katie and not for me, like with Xenoblade.
Yeah.
So.
The Game Over Gamer asks, is there a reason you haven't used any live action for fishbowls or webcams for Let's Plays?
Yes, because Pennsylvania has shitty lighting and I have shitty lighting in my house. So the dumbasses who designed my house decided not to put in overhead lights. And as a result of that, everything looks horrible in my house. And we can't use natural lighting because I live in Pennsylvania and the sky is gray 9 out of 10 days.
Yeah.
So it really is super inconvenient to use anything live action. We do live action skits a lot, I'm sure you've noticed, usually to announce Let's Plays. But I can't realistically do it on a reliable basis. And then, similarly, as for like streams and stuff, I don't see what having a face cam adds to a gameplay video.
Kind of just staring at the screen.
Yeah, like, I'm not that expressive while playing a game. I'm kind of staring with a blank face.
Yeah, same.
So, I don't know. It's cool if there are other streamers and stuff who do. I know that's like almost everyone, but I don't get what the appeal is at all.
Yeah.
If anything, I feel like it just kind of clutters up the screen. So I'd just rather not have it. Jose Obese asks, would you guys rather have a sequel to Battle for Bikini Bottom or the SpongeBob movie game Rehydrated? Well, Battle for Bikini Bottom did have a sequel, being the movie game.
Yeah.
And as for the movie game Rehydrated, God no. Okay, listen, the movie game sucks to begin with. Battle for Bikini Bottom was a good game, and Rehydrated's a mess. I can't imagine what disaster a movie game Rehydrated would be.
Oh no.
If they're starting with a shitty game.
Yeah.
No, like that just sounds horrible.
Yeah, that movie game was not fun.
No, the movie game is like, it just feels unfinished. It just feels like they never finished it.
Yeah.
And I feel like it probably could have been good, but they had to rush it out for the deadline. I actually want to address this. Obviously, this is our redo of the Q&A stream from last week because we were cut short by a hurricane. It's actually a blue sky today for once. It's rare in Pennsylvania. But Nitro asked one of my favorite questions last time, so shout outs to Nitro for this. But she asked us, like, if you could fix any one bad game, what would it be? And, like, that is one of the best game-related questions I've ever been asked on the channel.
That is a good question. Actually, yeah.
Oh, Nitro's asking it right now. What do you know? What bad games would you want to remake? So, okay. If we're remaking specifically, I'd probably still go with my answer from last time being Monog 2.
Oh,
In that, I really think Monog 2 has a lot of potential, but the game kind of sucks ass.
Yeah.
And obviously, I adore Monog. I think Monog is one of the best licensed games, if not the single best licensed game ever made. And so, I would love to see Monog 2 actually live up to its potential.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you play as Holly. That should be fun.
know.
Holly's such a fun character.
I'm playing it right now, and I'm just like, there's so much that, like,
Trouncer says if you could fix one bad game, it would be Xenoblade 2. I agree with that 100%. I'd love to see a Xenoblade 2 that doesn't suck. Fix the pacing, make the combat quicker because it's so goddamn slow, and, like, get rid of all the weeb jokes. And you just have a better game. Because I don't think Xenoblade 2 has zero potential. I think there's good ideas in it. It's just not good in execution.
Yeah.
Welcome, Tenny.
Nitro's asking about Metanui Online Game 2. What's it like? How would you describe it?
Basically, the entire game is a walking and grinding simulator. You walk around the island. I love the amount of detail in that game. The villages are massive in Monog 2.
Yeah.
Every character in the villages, every background character has a name and like a role, and they like have their own schedules and they walk and interact with stuff. There are shops, there's a money system, there are skills that you put into in order to make yourself better for playing sports in that game. Then here's the problem with it. most of the game you just spent watching Holly walk across the screen.
Yeah.
And then the other half you're spent doing the exact same mini-games to grind 99 times in a row.
Yeah.
It's rough.
It's rough, yeah.
And part of the problem is that they were rushing Monog 2 because they wanted to get out alongside the movie Mask of Light. And they were also told they couldn't use any of the story elements for Mask of Light, which kind of killed what they were planning for the games from Monog 2's story to be.
Yeah.
So as a result of that, Monog 2 is like this awkward prequel to Mask of Light that doesn't really address any of the details of Mask of Light, which sucks.
Yeah.
Because you totally get the idea that this was supposed to be concurrent to Mask of Light originally. But, yeah, that's unfortunate.
I know. Esteban Garcia asked, how did you guys meet? You guys are amazing together.
Before that, real quick, I want to answer this small thing by Diamond David. He's saying he thought the movie game was a spiritual successor. It's up to you if you want to call it a spiritual successor or a sequel. It's the same engine and the same dev, and it came out a year later. So I think it's fair grounds to call it a sequel, but if you want to call it a spiritual successor, I think that's perfectly fair.
Makes sense.
Alright, so...
Yeah.
How
did we meet? You're a lot better at telling this story than I am.
So we met through a chain of crazy events. For starters, we live very close to each other. I grew up 5 minutes from Katie's house.
Yeah.
We both live on opposite sides of the elementary school. Like, that's like right there, like 3 minutes away.
Yeah.
We went to elementary school together. Never met.
Although I did meet your sister briefly.
Yes. A lot of people did. Okay, that's because you were closer in age to her.
Yeah.
Then what happened was we both wanted to take creative writing in high school. I don't know what happened with you. You can address your point in a second. I was going to take creative writing my 11th grade year. But due to an error on my schedule, I wasn't able to be put into the finance class, which was mandatory to take to graduate when I was supposed to. So I ended up instead having to take it when I was supposed to take creative writing. So I had to push creative writing back a year. So because of that, I took creative writing my senior year.
Yeah.
And I think you had a similar case where you want to take creative writing a different time and it got pushed.
Yeah, it was something like that, yeah.
Then on top of that, we both ended up showing up to creative writing on the first day late. And we sat in the 2 open seats in the corner.
Yeah.
And that was just dumb luck we sat next to each other there. And then you don't sit next to me in class and not have an opinion on me. I'm a very outgoing person.
Yeah.
So pretty much everyone either, like, is good friends with me, like, they love me or they hate me. Because they think I'm, like, too outgoing or too social or too much or whatever.
I remember I was in a very foul mood that day because my math class was really annoying. So, like, when I saw you, I was just like, I'm not in the mood to talk to anyone right now. And then you were so nice. You actually, like, introduced yourself and shook my hand, and I was like, wow.
I do that to everyone I sit next to.
No person has ever been this polite to
me.
before.
You've seen me do that in college. I do that to everyone.
Yeah, you do.
Make an impression. Communication major.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the gist of it. Funny thing is, actually, my first ever impression of Katie was, I'm like, I think she's a lesbian. But to be perfectly fair...
I didn't know yet. So. Well, I mean, not that I am a lesbian. I'm bi. But
to be perfectly fair, though, at the time, Katie thought she was too.
I was questioning things.
It happens.
It was a very confusing time.
Jose Obese asked, do you like any SpongeBob games other than Battle for Bikini Bottom? Yes, Lights Camera Pants is pretty fun. If I ever see another remake, I'd want Lights Camera Pants to be remade. Because I think Lights Camera Pants is a really cute game with a lot of really good design choices and just, like, a complete lack of polish. I'd love to see that get a remake.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about me. Like, if this were a year ago, I would say I'd want Xenoblade to be remade, but now it's like I'm kind of regretting it.
Why?
Because, like, I feel like they changed so, like, the graphics too much in the remake.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the art style remake in Xenoblade Definitive Edition.
Like, yeah, the art style. The graphics are fine. It's the art style that they changed a lot, and I don't really like it that much.
Oh, Sensei Josh, thank you very much for the super chat.
Hey,
there should
Josh.
be a little pop-up in the corner in a second or two.
Might be delayed.
There we go, see?
Yay!
Sam's applauding you, Josh.
Sam says thank you.
I hope people like those. Those were fun to set up. But no, on Xenoblade Definitive, it's like, I like a lot of it, but, like, the environments look great, but, like, I don't like the art style change. I feel like they made the colors too bright, and that really takes me out of such a dark, serious story. I don't like that. I'm mixed on the music remixes. I love the environment track remixes. I hate the battle theme remix, except for the Bionis battle theme, because the original track for that kind of, honestly, was kind of lame. But it's like, mechanical rhythm, I hate it. One Who Gets in the Way, hate it for the remake. They're so overdone.
I agree.
The goddamn, was it, Engage the Enemy? That is a horrible remix. It's just so overdone and crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't see the pop. It was Sam popped up in the lower left corner clapping.
Yeah.
For Josh, who says he was a comm miner. And yeah, comm.
Calm and adventure.
Emmett Roberts asked, do you guys like the Lego video games? Okay. So I loved Lego Star Wars 100% as a kid. Then I got Lego Indiana Jones. I didn't really like that one. It's kind of boring. Then I got Lego Batman. I had fun with it, but I kind of burnt out on the Lego games, and I have not been able to go back to them since. Like, a decade later, I still feel burnt out on them. I played it.
Really?
I put more than 120 hours into Lego Star Wars Complete Saga. Kind of 100% it. So, like, I hardcore burn out. And every Lego game's the same.
Yeah, you played it with me once, Lego Star Wars.
They're, like, really simple beat-em-ups. They have a cute sense of humor. The art style is obviously adorable because they look like little Lego people.
Yeah.
The games are so pitifully easy, though.
I remember that when you showed it to me.
Hey, Y2K, thanks for joining.
Welcome.
Josh says, did you guys hear there's a new Milfoil song? I did. In fact, I heard the song.
I need to listen to it.
The music video was beautiful.
You gotta remind me to watch it, because I love Josh's music.
Nitro likes the Cantina music from Lego Star Wars. That song is a classic. It's the hardest level on any video games, like Disney games or Lego Star Wars. If we're talking about any video game ever, hardest level.
Probably something from Yoshi's Island.
Endless World of Yoshi's from Yoshi's Island.
Yeah.
If you think, like, Champion's Road from Mario 3D World is hard, go 100% Endless World of Yoshi's from Yoshi's Island and get back to me. It takes significantly longer and it feels significantly harder, but that is also a great level, too. Whereas I found Champion's Road was kind of not fun. It's just kind of frustrating and also not as hard.
Yeah.
Endless World of Yoshi's is, like, that is one of the best levels in any game I've ever played.
It is good.
But it's also absurdly difficult. It is... Ooh, it's frustrating.
Yeah, I watched you do that. That was...
Yeah, I agree with Kenny. The Lego games are great, but they're all the same. They are all the exact same. Do you guys like Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic Adventure 2? I like Sonic Adventure 2. I personally think Adventure 1 is better, which I think this might be an unpopular opinion. I think most people like Adventure 2 more. But I still like Adventure 2. It's a good game.
I played 1, right?
Yeah, you played 1 on my old Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing the original version on Dreamcast. I've never played any of the remakes for that. I played the GameCube version of Adventure 1 as a kid.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
do you guys have any games that you would want to play or play on the channel but never got into?
Huh.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Because... Oh, Pennsylvania car.
Could you grab me a cough drop?
Yeah, because I feel
My throat's
like...
feeling a little sore.
I feel like if I wanted to play a game for the channel, we'd already be into it.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to play a game that I'm not into.
That's why you wanted me to play Xenoblade.
Yeah. Nitro says that she found Yoshi's Island hard the first time, but not the second. Did you 100% the game, or just beat the main story? Because, like, getting a perfect score in every level, that's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Particularly the GBA version, because it has 6 more levels, and those are, like, all way harder than the originals. Also, I think the GBA version is all around better for that.
Yeah.
100% Bayonetta is difficult. I wouldn't know, because I wasn't a fan of Bayonetta. I tried playing it. It just didn't really click with me.
Never played it.
It's a mixture of, like... I thought the gameplay was a little on the shallow side. I thought a lot of it was supposed to be, like, the appeal of the character, and I just didn't find Bayonetta attractive.
Yeah. A lot of people do, but she doesn't do it for me.
I don't know. I find her voice so grating.
I feel that. Jose Obese...
Oh god, a whole bunch of texts are just going up.
Jose Obese asks, what's your opinion on the Lion King game for the SNES or the Sega Genesis?
Never played it.
Never played it
No
either.
opinion. No opinion at all. So unfortunately, I can't answer that.
And Emmett Roberts said, I'm playing Sonic, given to Chew right now as Knuckles, and I can't find the first emerald. I'm really good at finding the emeralds.
Sonic Adventure 2? Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 made a change, though, where you had to get them in a linear order, which kind of sucked.
Oh.
I think Adventure 1 Herald the Emerald's better.
Yeah.
Lojo says Bayonetta has a huge fan base on places like DeviantArt. The funny thing is, I feel like she's, like, so goddamn mainstream.
Yeah.
When I think DeviantArt, I think of, like, really fetishy out there, and I feel like Bayonetta is, like, mainstream fetishy.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Are you guys going to do the rehydrated multiplayer? Yes, we are. We are planning to show it off. I actually bought a second PS4 controller just for that.
Yeah.
It's still in the box. I haven't opened it yet.
What even is it?
Terrible from what I've heard.
Oh.
We'll show it off because we're showing off every part of Rehydrated.
Yeah.
Because it's a shitty remake, so it deserves it.
Teddy says Simpsons Hit and Run is great, but a bit repetitive. It is due a remake, honestly.
I agree. I liked Hit and Run for what we played, but I couldn't see myself playing the whole game. So. Perhaps one day.
Yeah.
Perhaps one day.
Yeah, and, yeah, Ando says Hit and Run deserves a second game. Yeah, alright, Lugs are asked...
Wait, Emmett Roberts says, I did, why are you being unattractive? I'm not sure I know the answer to that myself.
Why are you being unattractive?
I'm so confused. I am so confused with that.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Lugs are asked, have you guys ever played Mad World on Wii?
I have not, no.
haven't heard of that one.
Harsh asks, what do you do to be motivated with videos and stuff? So this is something I'm facing problems with right now, because as I'm finding, I was a lot more motivated to work on videos when I had schoolwork or work to put off, to procrastinate on. I would procrastinate by doing videos. I'm actually finding a lot of trouble with motivation now that I'm unemployed, though. That said, I think your best motivation is to think, why do you want to make videos in the first place? Don't make videos for the sake of it. Don't make videos because you want to make videos. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
You should have videos you want to make. You shouldn't want to just make videos in general. Because I feel like if you do that, you're always going to be hit with, like, an identity crisis, not really sure what you want to make. You gotta sit down and think, like, what specifically do you want to make?
Yeah.
I wanted to make fish bowls because I wanted to put out my analysis abilities and demonstrate what I think and what I see in different medias. And I wanted to make Tomodachi Life to help Katie promote her characters from her graphic novels to a wider audience, so that one day she can actually do something professional with them. I didn't want to make Tomodachi Life because I wanted to do another gameplay series. That's a big part of why I moved away from doing Let's Plays in general, is I didn't want to make another gameplay series for the sake of it. I'm not making Rehydrate here because it came out. I'm making because I want to review my Battle for Bikini Bottom Let's Play because I hate it. So that's a big part of, like, when people are like, oh, you should play this game. I just don't feel motivated to take the request. I'm not making a series for the sake of making a series.
Yeah.
I'm making a series because I want to do that specific game.
You want to share something.
As a result of that, too, don't expect there to just be, like, another game after I'm done a Let's Play. There's a good chance there might be a break if I don't have anything I want to do right then and there. You know? We'll get back to that point in a sec, but I want to say Josh is going to send me the Milfoil album alongside a Bionicle card. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. Alright, so back to what you're saying then there. I actually think that that's a big part of why I, like, canceled the Let's Plays in the first place. Why, like, at the end of 2018 I said I'm not going to be doing them anymore. It's because when I first wanted to do Let's Plays again, it wasn't that I wanted to do Let's Plays. It was I wanted to do Nicktoons Unite specifically. And then it was like, I wanted to do... Oh, that's kind of cool animation.
How cute.
And then it was I want to do Lights in Your Pants specifically. Then I had the idea that there's a few series I want to do. I want to do Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I want to do Yoshi's Island. I want to do Super Mario Galaxy. I want to redo Sly Cooper. I want to do Luigi's Mansion, Pal Hidden Mansion. I want to do Xenoblade to share it with you. And that was it. And then along the way, I had the idea to do Volcano Island, and had the idea to do Madagascar. But, like, most of those series were actually pre-planned in advance. And then when I was done, when we did Scooby-Doo and Cyber Chase, it was kind of just me going through the motions, because I'm like, well, I have to make another series because the next one. Same thing with Toy Story 2. And that's why I think Toy Story 2 especially suffered as a series.
Yeah.
And then, like, when we did Mario Party 8, that was because I wanted to do Mario Party 8 because I wanted to do a proper send-off to my Let's Plays. It wasn't that I wanted to do a Let's Play number 20, because I wanted to do Mario Party 8 specifically.
Yeah.
And that's a big part of why, like, I'm not going to say, like, I'm going to do Let's Plays forever. I know I just announced I have, like, 4 more coming, but it's all the same case. It's not that I want to do those because I want to do 4 more Let's Plays. It's I want to do those because I want to do a Let's Play on those games specifically. So that's, like, my strongest motivation for, like, making videos, is that I have videos I want to make.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel the same way about, like making stories. Like, I have stories that I want to tell.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to just, you know.
Hold on. Professor 420 says, second favorite YouTuber playing second favorite Switch game. Well, first off, I'm flattered that I'm your second favorite YouTuber. Second, you might need to get more Switch games if Rehydrate is your second favorite Switch game, because the PS4 version's garbage and the Switch version's worse than that.
Oh dear.
But,
I remember that.
So Nitro's saying, why do you decide to do Pets Cats 2? Personally, I found it repetitive because Ross wants to review a lot. Okay, so I'd like to address the repetitive point first. I agree with that. That series was a mess behind the scenes to make. We were re-recording areas over and over again, and it was spread out over months, so I probably made the same points multiple times because I wasn't sure which takes I was even using at the time.
Yeah. Well,
so there was kind of like an inherent mess with that.
Well, I mean, I think she's bringing up that it's because you were bringing up the same points from your review.
I don't even remember anything from that review. So I'll take your word for it. That was years ago. I don't remember anything from that. Specifically, the reason I want to do Pets Cats 2 is because well, I pay bills on Switch games. Alright, Josh has to go. See ya.
See ya, Josh.
So specifically, the reason I want to do Pets Cats 2 is because I was doing 900 Frights then because I wanted to redo that. That was my childhood game. I thought it'd be fun for Katie to do a parallel with her own childhood game, being Pets Cats 2.
Right.
That was the biggest reason I wanted to do it. You have very similar video making philosophy of Chugger Connor. That's funny because I feel like my content's very different in style than his. But I can see like the philosophy being similar behind it. Someone else said something. Tenny says Rehydrate is bad and should feel bad. I agree. Jose OB said you should give Nicktoons Attack of the Toy Bots a chance. I will. But I've also heard from a lot of people that's worse than Volcano Island. That's saying something, 'cause Volcano Island sucked.
Yeah, I've heard that they each get bad. They each get worse.
Yeah, I've heard from enough people whose opinions I'd agree with that, like, every Nicktoons game gets progressively worse. And I kind of believe that, because the Nicktoons games are all horrible, from what I've seen.
Yeah. Oh no, you're gonna make me play it with you.
Yeah, if I ever do Attack of the Toy Bots. But that's a big if. I'm not planning anything right now, so... Or am I?
Oh no.
Well, I don't, like, confirm or deny. I don't confirm things with future Let's Plays, usually. So...
Yeah. Nitro asks, why
Toy Bots is the worst one, honestly. Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah.
I have totally heard that Toy Bots is the worst of the 4, which means that they don't all get progressively worse because it's only the 3rd. But, like, I've only heard from a small number of people that's good, and those are usually the same people who were also defending Volcano Island before we played it. So I'm not sure I can take that opinion too seriously, but maybe.
Yeah.
Why is lag such a common problem in Switch games? The Switch is a lot weaker than its competition, so as a result of that, they usually have to tone down the games to get them to run on Switch. And effective toning down, you really won't notice any difference except for a few minor graphical things. Lazy toning down or rush toning down tends to have, like, lag or resolution issues, stuff like that. And that's a big problem. So Rehydrated specifically, I'll use that as my example, is so bad on Switch, because they didn't have time to finish it on PS4 or PC, the platforms they were making it for. Let alone the Switch port, which is very clearly an afterthought. So it's just like this complete mess. Would you ever redo a Perfect Swirl Luigi Mansion, PAL, NTSC, or low? Probably not PAL or low, because I think those are decent series. NTSC is actually one I would like to redo, that I think I've already mentioned I'm going to redo it one day.
Yeah.
Just not right away.
Yeah. It feels too soon.
It's too soon, because I've done 2 Luigi's Mansion projects in memory, so... Katie, would you mind going and filling up my cup? I'm really thirsty.
Yeah, sure. I'll be right back.
My voice is getting a little tired.
Me too.
So I'll do solo commentary for a split second until you get back. Do you think the Switch will outsell the DS? Personally, I kind of doubt it. I think that the DS tapped into a specific market that doesn't really exist anymore, and I don't think they're going to be able to reclaim that success. Now, that said, I think the Switch will sell a lot in the lifetime. It might outsell the 3DS, but I don't see it outselling the original DS. I just don't think that's likely. Thoughts on Bully, Scholarship Edition? I don't know what that is. So, no thoughts, sorry. I'm going to wait for Katie to come back to answer that question, Jose Obeast. So just hold on 1 second. Game Over Gamer, have you ever played any of the new Resident Evil games? It has been a while since I played Resident Evil. I think the last one I played was Revelations on 3DS in 2012. So it's been a while. Are you a person? I hope so. I hope I am.
Tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce, I didn't know he said that. Oh god, what's Tenny's idea going to be? Bully is Grand Theft Auto in a school, from what I know. That sounds interesting. That sounds kind of interesting. I don't know what's taking Katie so long with my water right now. I'm not used to doing solo commentary, so I apologize if I seem a little not talkative. Also, my voice is really sore. I could use that water.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
I thought you were a fish. Well, first off, it's spelled G-H-O-T-I, and second, no. Despite the name, I'm not a fish. I'm, in fact, a person. Also, third, aren't fish people, too? You didn't say human, you said person. Which is worse, movie-based games or game-based movies? I would say, generally speaking, I think game-based movies are worse. Because I think there's been some solid movie-based games, whereas I've never seen a game-based movie I thought was particularly good. My eyebrows give me super strength. Hello?
I'm coming.
What's taking you so long?
I went to the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Scroll up. There was a question there that I want to answer that we didn't get a chance to address because I want to answer it with you.
That Nitro asked.
Has anyone ever told you that you talk very fast? Yep, I'm well aware of that. You have to remember, I was doing voiceovers for international groups at my previous job. So, I had to slow down my speech significantly for that. I'm well aware I talk fast, but I'm okay with that.
I do that too.
Joseo's question.
Okay. Would you guys play SpongeBob Truth or Square and or Revenge of the Flying Dutchman?
I wouldn't say no. Like, obviously we could. Particularly if people vote on them for polls, we definitely do that. But, I'm not going on my way for either. I'm not really interested in either. But
Yeah.
that said, we are doing the polls again. I know we had a poll vote on a few weeks ago. And we haven't had a chance to do that yet because I haven't actually bought the game yet for that. But that's still coming. That's still coming.
Oh, Y2K says, Katie, in your Boris voice, say, my eyebrows give me super strength. Oh, okay, I'll try, but I think Ben's Boris impression is better than
I can
mine.
do it. My eyebrows give me super strength.
My eyebrows give me super strength.
Here, you want your water?
Yeah, thank you.
Nitro says, who has better eyebrows, Boris or Blathers? That's Boris. There's no contest.
Boris has the most beautiful eyebrows in all the land.
Don't get me wrong. Blathers is pretty sexy. You gotta seduce him, obviously. But Boris's eyebrows are unbeatable. There's no one whose eyebrows are that good. Speaking of which, Nitro, last week too, you asked this great question that I don't want to die with the old stream that died. You asked, could Sam seduce Blathers? And the answer is yes, she could.
Yes, Sam can seduce anyone.
Almost anyone.
Except for that one character from her, that we mentioned in her bio.
Do you ever worry that your name spelling makes it hard for new viewers to find you? No, not really. Because most people don't find me by looking up the name.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
I don't really think that's a huge factor. It's kind of funny how many people get confused by the name.
Yeah.
Even though I did not invent the term fish. Like, you can look that up. It's like, you could just Google, like, fish, Ghoti, and see what happens with that.
Yeah. Let's see. Jose Obese asks, have you ever played South Park: The Fractured Butthole?
No, even though it was made by Heavy Iron.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yep.
Huh.
I've
Well,
never played it.
It must be pretty good, then.
Probably is. Alright, Harsh, thank you for coming out here. Ando has a question. Remember that. But I real quick want to answer a few other ones.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, YouTube search does correct my name, and I'm a little disappointed by that.
I've seen that. Yeah, that's annoying.
Would you ever play scary games with Katie? Does Pickle's Big Game not count?
That game was horrifying.
That game's terrifying. Like,
Yeah. We did Dead Space once.
only fans with Night of 100 Frights disc when? What do you mean? I'm confused by that. What does that mean? Is that a full question? I'm
Hey.
so confused. Is that like a reference to something I'm not getting?
Maybe.
What are some of your guys' favorite movie tie-in games? The Madagascar game.
Oh, yeah.
That game's
that's
so
a
good.
one. Yeah.
Alright. So go back and reread Ando's question then real quick.
Yeah, that was... Let's scroll up. And I asked, how's the background development going for the novels? Referring to my graphic novels. They're definitely going.
It's definitely going. How long is your story Bible for your debut project right now?
I just counted it. It's about, like, 80-something pages.
80 pages with size 11 font and,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's filled.
Single
Single
space.
space, not a lot of indentation.
Yeah.
You're at 80 pages for your story Bible, your debut project that we're hopefully
Yeah.
going to be pitching to a publisher by the end. I was hoping by the end of the year. I don't know what the current state of the world and everything.
Yeah, I don't know with that, but it's definitely going.
But actually something interesting is I think at this point, the Windstars might be more developed than Cambridge Circle is.
Which is kind of funny since...
Because it was the opposite when we introduced Windstars and Tomodachi Life.
Yeah, when we introduced Daniel back in, like, when? March? Something?
I think that's when that video went up.
The Windstriders was not nearly as developed as
Especially
it is
when we
right
recorded
now.
that in like October.
Yeah, because we recorded that so long ago. It was like, I barely knew anything about what I wanted to do with it yet. Just had, like, the core idea.
So does ASMR Five Nights at Freddy's kind of scary? No, Five Nights at Freddy's is a very relaxing game.
Yeah, so relaxing.
When you make OnlyFans content with your copy of Night of 100 Frights, what is OnlyFans content? I don't know what that is. I'm so confused.
I don't know either, I'm sorry.
Maybe? I don't know.
Nitro asks, what's the third graphic novel that will be represented in Tomodachi Life about? I don't know if I can answer that.
That one's hard to explain. I guess, oddly enough, that one's like the most whimsical. It's kind of a
Yeah.
dedicated comedy.
Yeah.
As opposed to like the other, like obviously Cambridge Circle is comedy and even Windstars has a lot of comic relief, but they're more serious. Particularly Windstars is very serious.
Yeah.
That third one is actually kind of a dedicated comedy. It's still R-rated like everything else you're working on.
Pretty much everything. I can't think of a single thing.
Although I
I'm
think it has
working
your
on that's
youngest
not.
cast.
Yeah, it actually does.
It's fun. It's a fun time.
It's fun. I think you guys will enjoy what you see.
But you can't take it too seriously. It's meant to be a
Yeah.
little ridiculous. Trouncer.
Trouncer asks, who do you think will be the next character to join Smash? His pick would be someone like from Xenoblade 1, like Ricky Rhymes on Bamilia, or someone from Yokai Watch, maybe Nat, or just some guy who I don't know how to pronounce.
Okay, well, Jibanyan. Alright, well, he's asking who do we think will be, not who do we want.
Yeah.
If I were to make a pick, it's probably going to be, like, another Fire Emblem character. Or another Pokemon, or...
Another sword user from Fire Emblem.
I'm not 100% sure. Smash is so volatile. Sakurai's Sakurai's picks are so... Sometimes they're really obvious, sometimes they're, like, off the wall, so I don't really think they're as predicting them easily.
I want Waluigi.
Yeah, Waluigi would be my most wanted, followed by Kamek.
Yes,
And
Kamek would be
then,
amazing.
there's not too many characters I want for that. Maybe Cosmos,
Oh, yeah, she'd be good.
maybe Shantae, but, like,
Shantae.
Waluigi and Kamek are, like, the two I really want.
Or Steve from Minecraft.
I take Steve just because Minecraft totally deserves representation.
I think so, too.
And, Tahu with a mask switching mechanic.
Yes!
That would be one of the most mechanically interesting things they could add to Smash. And also, Bionicle debuted with Monog. Bionicle debuted as a game franchise. Fight me on that.
You're not wrong.
I don't care what anyone else says. FNAF is terrifying. Watch our video on it, and your whole world will be changed, DP.
Yeah. It'll help you sleep at night. So relaxing.
Jose Beast.
Jose Beast, fun fact, when I got Madagascar for the GameCube, I saw you guys play through it, and the same day I got it.
Oh, interesting. You got the game really late. Like, for a fairly obscure, dead game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good one.
Oh, that game's great, but, like... Ando says it's probably the best you two don't know what OnlyFans is.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you say that, but I'm really not fazed by anything. Like,
That's
I don't
true.
care what you think it is. It's not gonna faze me.
That's true.
Like, I just don't care.
Nitro says, obviously the next Smash fighter will be Reggie. I would love that.
What's your opinion on the Shantae games? Literally nothing. I'm going purely off design. She's cute.
I feel
She's
that
cute,
too.
and people like her.
It's a platform.
But that's why I said it's a Metroidvania, I think?
Oh.
Like, backtracking and stuff. I said I'd want her, but I won't say she'd be one of my top picks. She'd be, like, a maybe if I had to pick other characters, because, like, after Waluigi and Kamek, there's really not a whole lot of people I want.
Yeah, yeah.
And why the hell's Waluigi not been in yet?
Y2K said, yeah, their LP made me buy Madagascar too.
It's always, like, fascinating to see, like, when like, our series inspire people to buy stuff. We had a few people say they bought Tomodachi Life because of our Tomodachi Life series.
Yeah, I mean, you can see how much fun you can have with that game.
That's because I didn't grow up with it and wanted to give it a shot. What are you referring to with that?
Madagascar, I think.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
that
it
makes
makes
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just a little confused because it's kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah. A Game Over gamer asked, do you play D&D, and if so, do you have any stories? You did.
I played D&D in the past. It's been a long time. I don't really think I have any short stories to go into because all the stories are, like, really big and take, like, a lot of time to tell.
I just know you would always play as a character who would, like, seduce everything.
No, that was my
right?
first playthrough. I played as a character who seduced everyone.
Oh, wow.
And, let's see. Are you getting Mario 3D All-Stars physical or digital? I'm going physical for collector's purposes.
Yeah, because it's only out for 6 months, right?
Yeah, it's only after, like, 6 months, so you have a short window to grab it. I hope people love this stream of just SpongeBob jumping off the edge over and over again.
Everyone wants to watch SpongeBob jump off cliffs and...
Clearly the most important thing. As Josh pointed out before, if you were to, like, send a super chat or whatever, you got a cute little animation up there. I think that also happens if someone subscribes during the stream, though.
Yeah.
But they have to have, like, public subscriptions on. I don't think it, like, lets you see private ones, unfortunately.
Yeah, your subscriptions have to be public.
Ripperino on that.
Unicorn says, I have watched the ASMR video. Freddy still haunts my nightmares.
But he's so relaxing. He's so relaxing and peaceful.
He sings you lullabies.
Yeah, isn't that exactly what the game's all about? This has been going on for nearly an hour. We got like 50,000 shiny objects in that time.
Oh my god.
That was an hour, and it's only been like enough for the theater, let alone the Mr. Krabs stuff.
Oh my god. How much should we have to get again?
Mr. Krabs total, I think, is like 100,000 or something.
Oh my god.
And then the theater's like 40,000 on top of that.
Mr. Krabs, like, fuck off.
Alright.
Jose Beast asks, what is either you or Katie's most infuriating moment in gaming? Probably, I don't know, maybe...
The existence of Xenoblade 2. That infuriates me like nothing else.
That makes sense. I was gonna say probably something from Mario Sunshine, because that game made me very mad a lot. Like those sections that you do without FLUDD.
Those would have been bad if that game didn't have absolutely broken controls.
That was my problem with it.
I would love to do a video essay sometime talking about why Mario Sunshine is like the best half-finished game ever made, but still a half-finished game. Let's see, what else we got?
Professor 420 asks, when you made your LP of Night of 100 Frights, did you think you'd make it this far?
I didn't even know I'd do another Let's Play when I made that.
Yeah, you just want to make it because, like...
I wanted to make it because there was no one else on YouTube with a good Let's Play of the game at the time.
You've always had that philosophy. Like,
Yeah,
it's gotta be
that
the
is
best
always
one.
my philosophy, that like what I make, I want to be the best ever.
Yeah.
So, in that case specifically, there's one person who had Let's Play at the time. They had not 100% the game, they only did the main story, and he blamed the game every time he died, and it was just really frustrating to watch. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I could totally make a better Let's Play than that, so I did. And it only continued to make Let's Plays after that because Space Cat asked me to do more.
Oh, yeah.
I would have done that otherwise. Hey, Camp, you didn't miss too much. Only a few hints.
Speaking of hints, Ando asks, any hints you can share with us for the upcoming LPs, or is that too broad?
That's kind of broad. If you're a little more specific, I'd probably answer something. Mm-hmm. Nitro says you forgot why you don't like Xenoblade 2. It's mostly got to do with the fact that the original Xenoblade has, like, this very serious tone with very adult writing, and Xenoblade 2 has a bunch of penis and boob jokes. And it doesn't fit at all. And it pisses me off, because I came to Xenoblade for, like, pseudo-philosophy, not boob jokes.
Yeah.
And that just really frustrates me, because, I don't know, it's so tonally inconsistent with the first game. Mm-hmm. It's like, you come into Mario and you want platforming. If the next Mario game were, like, a slow-paced dungeon crawler, I think people have the right to be pissed.
Yeah.
I come into Xenoblade with something very specific. I want a kick-ass prog soundtrack, I want a really high-speed dynamic combat engine, and I want a deep philosophical story. Mm-hmm. If I don't get those things from it, I'm not happy, and Xenoblade 2 did not deliver. Mm-hmm. And maybe it's fine for what it's trying to be, but at the end of the day, what it's trying to be wasn't Xenoblade. It was trying to be this weeb game, and I hate anime, so...
This weeb game.
Although even then, a lot of weebs have said Xenoblade 2's writing is kind of cringy.
I've
so.
heard that. I obviously...
It's so divisive. Some people love that game, some people hate it.
I haven't played it, but I have looked up a few of the cutscenes, and I just remember this one where it's like, they made a joke about Pyra, like, she's worried that she looks fat or something. I'm like,
that was
what?
the best joke in the game.
Oh, really?
That was hands down. I thought that was the only that, and at the end when the architect's like, and what do you plan to do when you meet up with Malos? And Rex is like, I'm gonna bash his face, and then I don't know, maybe ask him for a drink or something. That was funny.
That's kind of funny.
But like that was it. Nothing else in the game was funny. It was all just like annoying, dumb humor with predictable punchlines. Mm-hmm. It was like every joke you see coming a mile away. No, the Pyro Fat joke was one of the best ones.
Oh, yeah.
Game Over Game says, when are you going to see the new SpongeBob movie? I'm probably not going to.
What is it? Was it the one about Gary?
Yeah.
They did that already.
They did that already. It was called Where's Gary?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Have you seen this snail?
I'm not watching it. Maybe one day, but not going on my way for it.
Yeah. Professor 420 asks, what was your favorite intro you made for your LPs? He liked the Nick Teens Unite one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Those were fun. That was a fun one. I loved swinging that sword around.
That was fun. The Lights in Your Pants one is great, and that's like frame perfect for the original. To like recreate the intro to like the Lights in Your Pants game.
The Sly Cooper one.
Sly Cooper one was fun, like climbing on the roof, like climbing on your house's roof to like break in or whatever was fun.
My neighbors were like, what is going on?
That was fun. I like the Mario Party 8 skit. I like the skit with Psych, although you could clearly tell we were in two different rooms filming that.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what the best one was? Mm-hmm. When we're like sneaking through the basement, and then Sensei Josh pops out of your Frank Zappa poster as a ghost. Oh. That actually looks really good, that effect.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, Josh isn't in the room with us. He's certainly not popping out a Frank Zappa poster. He was like a few states away, sent me that clip, and like, that looks so good when he pops in.
Yeah, it did. That was fun.
Camp has a question, which I can't read right now, it's too long.
Camp asked, when you said the next LP was on the Wii U, did you mean it was a Wii U exclusive title, or you're just playing it on the Wii U?
All I'm saying is we played on the Wii U, but keep in mind that almost every Let's Play doesn't play on the Wii U.
That's true.
I usually play the GameCube version of games running through the Wii U, so I get HDMI output. Mm-hmm. So don't necessarily assume it's a Wii U game.
Nitro asked, what did you think of Xenoblade X?
Xenoblade X was a really great first third of a story stretched over an entire game. And goddamn, the battle theme was terrible.
Wasn't there like this really funny song from it, like the
1, 2, 3, 4, oh.
Oh no.
The soundtrack thing was horrible.
It had like rap or something in it.
I liked the game, but I never finished it because the pacing was just too terrible. I ended up looking at the cutscenes online, and I remember explaining to you the story of that game, and you're like, I like got to like the end of the game, and you're like, how did they not make this good? I'm like, oh, because that was the end. And you're like, wait, that was the end? That wasn't like the third mark of the game? I'm like, yeah, that was the end. They just stretched it out over 60 hours.
It's like, there's not more? That's where it ends? What?
It is such a pacing nightmare, but it's good otherwise. It's just that kind of ruins it.
Is it, like, more in line with the tone of the original Xenoblade?
Yes,
Well,
it's significantly more serious. There's, like, actual philosophy in there. There's no boob jokes.
Well, that's good. yeah, no, from what you told me about the story, that makes sense.
Yeah, most of the names of the soundtrack for Xenoblade X do have really weird titles. But it's like the goddamn, what is it? The mini-boss song. It's like a breakup song. I'm like, what does this have to do with Xenoblade? The soundtrack for the game was so mismatched.
Trying to forget about their breakup by fighting a monster.
Alright,
Jose Beast asks, what's your opinion on How to Train Your Dragon? It's one of
Oh,
their
it's cute.
all-time favorite movies.
I like it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that since middle school,
It's
but I
pretty good,
remember
though.
I liked it.
Are there any upcoming LPs on a console you haven't covered or played on the channel yet? Not that I'm aware of. What consoles haven't I played on the channel yet? Because it's like, for instance, I haven't played Dreamcast on the channel yet, but if I were to play Sonic Adventure, I'd probably do the GameCube port for HDMI output.
Yeah.
I guess I haven't played N64 on the channel yet. No, I have, because in 12 Days of Fishmas we did Blues Brothers.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I guess that would be it.
Camp asks...
Wait, hold on, Y2K asks,
Oh.
what do you think of Poppy from Xenoblade 2? She was one of the
Poppy.
better characters, I thought. I liked her innocence, I liked her wholesomeness. I could do without the maid fetish stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah, I've seen her.
Excluding that, I thought she was one of the stronger characters. That's not a huge feat to accomplish because the cast in that game is one of the weakest casts I've ever seen in my life. But I would say she was close to solid. I will still stand by Pyro is the only character in the game who I thought was anywhere near the original Xenoblade's writing, and even then, she would have been like one of the weakest characters in Xenoblade 1 had she been there.
Yeah.
But there's a reason I like Pyro. It's not just that I found her attractive. It was that she was actually like a solid character, I thought. Alright, so Camp asks.
He asks, since you don't really like video games, do you enjoy other types of media, such as movies, books, comics, etc.?
Yes, I am a big film buff. I like watching movies. I like
Oh,
watching, we watch occasionally TV series together. Promise they're so long
We used to do that a lot before we got so busy.
before we got busy.
Like, when we first started dating, we watched a lot of movies together. And you tear them apart.
Yeah. No, I always love that. I like doing criticism because I feel like through criticism, you can really see what you like about the things you like and what you don't like about the things you don't like. And I feel like that's always really good for discussion because you're so much better articulated at your opinion. I said this before. Most people are terrible at explaining their opinions. It's not that they have terrible opinions. It's that most people are just not good at articulating what they think about something. And I'm guilty of that too sometimes. There are times where like I've done such terrible jobs explaining my stances on things.
Because you can be tired, you know.
Yeah. But then I say the biggest thing we do for our time is usually just creation stuff.
Yeah.
Working on videos is basically a full-time job for me. And then helping Katie with her projects, her graphic novel stuff, that takes up a significant amount of time.
Yeah.
It happens. It
We
happens
just
a lot.
have long nights of our Excel spreadsheeting.
Yeah, our massive Excel spreadsheet. Absolutely massive.
Yeah.
Nitro asks, what is your least favorite part of your favorite video game? Alright, Shadow of the Colossus, number 12. Fuck number 12.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that was not terrible, but like, it is kind of confusing to figure out what you're supposed to be doing in that one.
I remember that.
I wouldn't say it's bad, it's just not communicated very well.
Yeah.
That's probably the weakest part of that game. What's your answer for that? I think I have an idea. First say your first
Oh,
say
wait.
the game.
Okay. Xenoblade, you will pay for your insolence.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. It's like, you're probably going to say you'll pay for your insolence, and that's
Yeah.
it. Because anyone who knows Xenoblade knows that boss is brutal.
Yeah.
We have one video, which is 45 minutes of you fighting the boss and not winning, and then another video is 45 minutes of you fighting the boss. Only one fight with the boss and winning. It takes 45 minutes.
Yeah. That made me want to die.
The next LP will be on Virtual Boy. Maybe. Opinion on Stranger Things. I've never seen it,
I haven't either, but my parents watched it.
which
I don't
turns me
really-
away from it.
I don't really trust their opinions on things like
I don't
that.
trust your parents' opinion on anything. My parents watched bits and pieces of it, and they said they thought it was for younger people than them. And stuff that has like the specific niches like that usually turns me away because I find that's like relying on certain things for appeal as opposed to just being like good in its own right, if that makes sense. But I've never seen it, so I won't give my opinion because I don't really have one.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you play Game Boy games on the channel using the GameCube's Game Boy player? So funny thing, I actually do have the Game Boy player. Kate and I were just using it the other day.
Yeah.
That is my preferred way to play Game Boy games. However, for recording it, I like to record with HDMI if possible. With GameCube, the best output you can get is Component, unless you use the HDMI mod, which is expensive, and Component is crazy expensive. So the best video output I have is S-Video. So as a result of that, I don't really think that's sufficient enough for recording with. When I played Yoshi's Island, which is the GBA game on the channel, I was actually using an emulator, and I'll confess to that. Just because it was easier to record in higher quality.
Yeah.
But I do have the Game Boy player. I could theoretically use that if I really wanted to.
Let's see. Professor 420 asks, which Willy Wonka do you prefer?
Oh wait, Lugser's got to go. See you, Lugser. Thanks for coming down.
Hi, Lugser. So which Willy Wonka do you prefer, Gene Wilder or Johnny Depp?
I gotta go with Gene Wilder, because he's a classic. But I also feel like people give the Johnny Depp one a way worse reputation than it deserves. That's still a decent movie, I think.
That's the only one I've seen, and I feel kind of bad about that. I should watch the original one.
If I had one problem, it's that the original one is called Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but it's about Charlie.
Huh.
And the remake is called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but it's about Willy Wonka.
They mix those up.
Yeah, that bothers me. Like, way more than... Wow, that range is pathetic.
Charlie's grandfather's an asshole.
Yes. Yes, everyone hates Grandpa Joe. He's a dick. Favorite characters of what you guys have seen in Game of Thrones so far? So you mean all 3 episodes? I don't remember anything. I don't remember
who the characters were.
That was so long ago.
I liked, what's his face? The guy from Lord of the Rings.
Boromir.
Boromir. Oh god, Hammer Tapping's gonna be so mad at us.
Yeah, that's...
We still don't know their names.
The crazy thing is that's where Hammer Tapping came from. It was Ned. Ned was his name.
Ned Flanders, yeah.
Ned Stark. I remember that. But no, I've not seen the show since episode 3.
Yeah.
Alright, what is your favorite song?
I was actually just thinking about that the other day, and I was like, I don't know what my favorite song is.
I'd probably go with The Trees by Rush. That song's so great.
Yeah, that's a good one. Probably something...
Whoa! What?
What happened?
I have no idea. Okay. Screen turn black.
Okay. Probably something by One Republic, but like from their first 2 albums, because I don't really like anything past Native, because they just got so mainstream. Like, that's not my One Republic.
Camp says we can trust him. I don't know, man.
If you're anything like Ka, I don't trust him.
If you're anything like Ka, I don't trust him. No context. I feel like half the chat might not even know who Ka is.
Ka, you know.
The snake from Jungle Book who sings Trust in Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
No, you shouldn't.
I might trust Camp more than Ka.
Yeah, I trust Camp.
I don't think Camp wants to eat us. And that confirms no Game of Thrones character in Tomodachi Life. I'm confirming that right now. There's no Game of Thrones characters in Tomodachi Life. If I were to, I'd probably name someone like Angry Varian or something. Just to piss off Hammer Tapping. But
oh no. Sis.
Sis. I've said this before. I want them to do Tomodachi World on Switch with 3,000 Miis.
We've made like every Bionicle character.
I'd have to get really creative to fill up all 3,000 slots, but you know I'd do it.
Yeah.
You know I'd put 3,000 characters in, each with a bio.
We'd probably be like, God, only 3,000?
It's too hard to narrow it down to 3,000.
Yeah.
Who doesn't know Ka? I don't know. It's a movie from like 50 years ago. I figured some people might not know it.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a classic. One of my favorite Disney movies, but... How many fishbowl ideas do you have lined up? I have about 6 or 7 right now in my document that I've like ideas for, and I have like 2 that are half scripted.
Yeah, there's some good ones in there.
I do want to upload Fishbowl again. Life has just gotten in the way, unfortunately. But one day.
Yeah. Are you gonna get the Game & Watch Super Mario Bros?
I don't know. Maybe.
It looks cute.
It looks cute, but like I'm unemployed now, so I have to be careful what I spend my money on. My only income right now is YouTube, and that's not a living. So we'll see. Maybe. I would want to get the Lego NES, but that's a fortune.
Yeah. You know what looked cool was that Mario Kart thing.
Oh yeah, the home tour.
Yeah, where you record your house. Like, that looks rad as fuck.
Yeah, I kind of like the sound of that one.
But I probably won't buy it. Because I'm broke also.
I might one day. Because I can see myself having a lot of fun with that.
That's true. I spend most of my money on Bionicles.
Opinion on Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Like the 5th time we've been asked that. I like the idea of the collection. It looks lazy as shit, though. I pre-ordered it because it's going to be a collector's item and I want to have it for that purpose. But, like, why is Mario 64 not widescreen? Why is Mario 64 not 1080p? Mario 64 could use a massive visual overhaul. Mario Sunshine could use a visual overhaul and a gameplay overhaul.
Yeah.
And Galaxy probably gets the least out of it because Galaxy, like, holds up very well visually. And on top of that, you have to play Galaxy with the fucking, like, Joy-Cons. And, like, the pointer is just not going to work. The pointer is just not going to work that Wii remote. So,
yeah.
They're going to be a botched Galaxy port. And then 64 and Sunshine, they're going to leave me wanting more on a port. Especially because, like, I said this before, but Sunshine's an absolute train wreck of a game, I think. I really want to like it, but I don't think it's very good. That game needs to be rebuilt from the ground up. And just, like, fixed. One day. But he says now I can finally play 64 and Sunshine.
Yeah.
64 is an excellent game.
Definitely play that.
I will still say, I think that you can make the argument that Galaxy is an objectively better game, but my preference is still 64.
Yeah, I feel that too.
And then Sunshine, Sunshine is all atmosphere and nothing else.
Yeah.
Like, Sunshine is, everyone who says they like it is just remembering what they think of it, because not remembering all the bad parts of the game. That game is horrible.
Yeah. And I know I said this earlier, but it's like, I have fond memories of Sunshine, but then I think about it, and I'm like,
You think about it in more detail, and like, wait, I didn't have any fun playing the game at all.
Remember when I almost wanted to throw my controller across the room? Yeah.
That game sucks. Quite so if you did an LP of the Mario Kart Direct. The biggest reason I want to do that is because I want to make a video on it, honestly. What do you think of the Disney live-action remakes? Terrible.
Absolutely terrible.
All terrible. Absolutely terrible. That's it. If you have any specific ones you want to ask me about, I'll let you know, but they're terrible. Diamond David, welcome to Tier 2.
Hey, thank you.
Hope you enjoy your membership perks. Feel free to use the Discord emotes in the chat now by using a colon and typing in fish, and you get to see a list of them there. And hope you enjoy the exclusive videos. You can now watch the original Knife Runner Fights.
Yeah.
Explain the fact that All-Stars won't have backward long jumps and so long gay Bowser. That's kind of disappointing. So long gay Bowser, especially.
So long, gay Bowser.
I don't care too much about backwards long jumps because, like, I have the original copy on N64. The biggest thing I'm excited for is that there might actually be a way for people to play Mario 64 with good controls.
Yeah.
Because the original N64 version controls well, but the N64 controller is garbage. The Wii Virtual Console version controls well, but you can't actually get that anymore. And the Wii U Virtual Console version controls like ass. So between that and the N64 version with the shitty controllers, everyone said the game controls poorly, even though it doesn't. It controls great. Which is no one's been able to play it the way it's meant to be played. So I'm hoping that All-Stars lets you do that.
Yeah.
Haven't played any of the games in the All-Stars collection. You should definitely get it, I think, just for that merit alone.
Yeah.
Because, okay, I say Sunshine sucks, but you have to remember, I say Sunshine sucks by, like, Mario standards. Sunshine's like a 7 out of 10 game.
Yeah.
It's just, Mario games below 9 out of 10, I think, have the right to say that they suck. So.
Because they're usually pretty good.
Yeah, Mario games should be better than 7 out of 10, I think.
Yeah, the only game I played close to it was Mario 64 DS.
So 64
That's actually the one I played.
Yeah, 64 DS is pretty good. It's actually kind of interesting that, like, I think 64 DS breaks even with the original game.
Yeah.
In that, I love a lot of the improvements to it, but there's also a lot of steps back, I think. Like, obviously the controls, being on a D-pad, suck. I think the map made the game way too easy and kind of, like, defied half the philosophy of Mario 64. You're supposed to find stuff on your own pacing. But then it's like, I love the additions of Luigi, Wario, and Yoshi, even if Wario, or if Luigi was broken and Wario was useless. They were still fun, at least.
Yeah.
And it's like, I love the new levels. I love, like, the quality of life changes to, like, some of the levels, like, especially Whomp's Fortress and stuff. So I think 64 DS breaks even. Have you played any of the Nintendogs game? I have a lot of nostalgia for the original Nintendogs, which I never played, but my sisters both had it, and I watched them play it a lot. So I have a ton of nostalgia for that game. I did get Nintendogs Plus Cats on 3DS. I didn't like that one.
Oh, no.
Petting the dog on the lower screen, but having the dog's model on the upper screen, I thought was just kind of disorienting.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I didn't like it. And that it might sound dumb, but that was the biggest reason why I didn't like it.
Huh.
So, oops.
I didn't play. I would have loved Nintendogs, but I didn't have a DS as a kid. But what I did
Oh,
play,
you poor child.
I did play the original Pet series by PF Magic, not the Ubisoft bullshit nowadays. And I still get so mad when I think about how they did that series dirty.
They really did, though. You showed me the original Pets games. I thought Pets was shovelware. And you're like, no, Pets used to be good. And you showed me the original series of PF Magic. And I'm like, damn, this used to be good.
Yeah.
What happened?
It's like, you know, it was simple, but it was so cute. And, like, honestly, the AI in that game were really complex for the time. At least I
Yeah, for like 90s or whatever.
Like, they all had like such distinct personalities, the cats and the dogs in that game. Oh my god, if you haven't looked up anything like Pets 4 or Pets 5, do it.
Alright, so Jose OB says that's why I never played the D-pad, I always played with the joystick. See, playing with the joystick doesn't fix the problem because the game is still programmed for digital movement. Playing with the joystick makes it feel a little better, but it's still not as precise as actual joystick controls because it's just mapping the joystick to a D-pad. Also, welcome Olivia. Hope you're having fun here. Let's see. Do you have 5 Nights at Freddy's on Switch? No, not interested. No reason to.
Didn't even know it was on Switch.
I don't need it, because I'm not going to play that game too much more, really. We did the series on, it was fun. I like that game, but it's like, I'm not going to play it a whole bunch.
Yeah. Charles Hutchinson asks, you should play Globs of Doom. It's the best game in the Nicktoons Unite series, in my opinion.
Even if it is the best, that doesn't mean anything, because they're all terrible. But, that said, maybe? I wouldn't play it without playing Attack of the Toybots first, at least, but...
Yeah.
But, people always recommend we play the Nicktoons games. Like, do you not realize we hated them? Like,
We were miserable.
they're awful. They're all garbage. I think Nitro left. I haven't seen her pop up in a while.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's your favorite Sonic character?
My favorite Sonic character is Knuckles.
You like Knuckles?
Yeah. Or Big the Cat.
I really like Sonic himself, honestly.
He's kind of funny.
Olivia asked when's next Tomodachi Life, when it gets made. I'm sorry, but like those take a lot of time to make. So keep in mind that like every minute of footage you see in any gameplay series on my channel takes about 4 minutes to make. So Tomodachi Life is an hour per video. That's 4 hours minimum to make, and that's without the bio. That is without the artwork. The artwork takes about 3 hours for the reference, about 4 hours for the thumbnail, and the bio takes like another hour or two on top of all that.
Yeah.
Each individual video from that takes more than a full day of work to create.
It's
if
not
you're
a
working
simple
full time,
process.
that series is a bitch to make. So I apologize so much if Tomodachi Life is ever slow, but it's going to go through cycles of being in and out based on what we're able to get done. Let's be as longest, including scripting, editing, and playing. Okay, so right now that's Xenoblade, just because the sheer length of that game.
Yeah.
Because Xenoblade is 43 hours to watch, and we cut out 20 hours of gameplay from that. That said, Tomodachi Life is already at more than 26 hours, and it's only season 1 out of 4.
Yeah.
Tomodachi Life is going to surpass it
I'm sure.
for
it
longest
will.
series on the channel, which is crazy.
Ando loves Big the Cat too.
I love Big the Cat. He's so funny.
Same. He's great. Froggy.
Froggy. Come back, Froggy.
I love him.
I know, isn't he so great? Bam. Oh, that ball was very broken. Jeez.
Oh no.
It's just rehydrated for you. Just broken game.
Big the Cat is a fun guy. Yes, he is.
Say hello to
God,
my
I can't get over how terrible the range is on this right now. You have to actually hit them. You can't just, like, explode near it, which I think, like, defeats the purpose of a missile?
Yeah. Dumb.
Whatever. I like how Ando asked a question about the future Let's Plays, like, that too broad, and we're like, yes, ask specific stuff, and he never asked anymore.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to shoot to the bathroom real quick. Do you want to take over the stream for a second?
Oh, okay. Should I play the game?
Yeah. This
Oh,
is Cruise Bubble. Set it to, like,
Smells
Wait.
like
Do
it's L1, left bumper. Send it to the top of the castle, and then jump off the
Okay.
edge and do it again. I gotta run to the bathroom.
Okay. Oh god, this is gonna be terrible.
And just look at the chat every once in a while.
Oh. Okay.
It's not that bad. See? Oh, try to get the tikis all at once, though.
Yeah, I'll try. I have not played this game in a very long time. Oh shit, I'm so bad at this. I should not be the one doing this right now. Oh no. Oh, I did it! Yay! Super monster combo. Oh wait, there's nothing left up there now. I don't know why I'm doing this again. Okay. Now I need to die. Whee! Big the Cat is our Lord and Savior. He really is. This loading screen takes such a long time. Oh my god. Ooh, I get to play some. Should I just, like, run really far away? Oh no, he has normal camera controls on.
Spongebob mission control. The launch is a go.
Huh? Damn it. Oh wait, I did it. Yay! Alright. Ben needs to come back soon because I am a shitty solo commentator. Oh yeah, you're back.
Nice. What's going on?
Not much. Oh, Camp asked who's character 69 in Tomodachi Life?
We didn't really do anything with the number 69, if that's what you're implying. That said, character 69 has actually already been shown off and teased in something. I can't say what,
Yeah.
of course, but character 69 has been shown off.
I don't remember who it is. I would need to look at our project plan.
They're a character who wields a lasso.
Oh, yes. Okay, I know who
You
that
know.
is. Yeah.
You know.
I know.
Write that down, detectives.
Write that down. I
I can
Here
take
you
the
go.
controller back.
I was doing a pretty good job.
That's good. Should I play Nixie Tonight or Shrek 2 for 24 hours? Definitely Nixie Tonight, because at least it's fun. It's terrible, but it's fun. You know? Yeah, I liked the Proton John Big the Cat. That was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see what else is there. Cam says he's mature. Would you rather do Mario Party While doing nothing, or pal hidden perfect score for charity. I do pal hidden for perfect score for charity, possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
That's not a bad idea.
Do you know Tomodachi is Japanese for friend? Yes, I think it's actually a combination of two words. I think it means like laid back friends or something.
Yeah, I think I've heard that.
Something along those lines. I think it's specifically the Tomo part that means friend. Because I think me Tomo meant like me friends or something.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And Tomodachi was supposed to mean like laid back friends. Something along those lines, you know?
Yeah.
So actually, I'm kind of interested to know what the detectives are going to ask us. As I said, they could ask us stuff to help them figure out detective-y stuff.
Haven't been many detective questions.
You guys got to take advantage of that.
I know.
This is your chance to ask about future projects that might get representation too, because there may be characters picked to represent future Let's Plays planned. This is also your chance to ask about other Cambridge Circle characters, other Windstriders characters, plot lines from both series. Actually, let's mention this real quick. Camp, you missed this. We did briefly mention stuff about the third graphic novel series earlier, this Q&A session.
Oh, yeah,
with
we
Marino.
did.
But, yeah, feel free to ask us questions relating to that, too.
Yeah.
Welcome, Micah Cookie. Or Cook, sorry.
Welcome.
I thought there was an I in that name. You're new to the channel. Oh, pleasure to have you here.
Yeah.
If you hit the subscribe button, a little animation should pop up in the corner. If you want to try that out, but your subscription has to be set to public for that to work. So we'll see. I hope people have been enjoying the little subscription stuff that like the little diddlies that pop up there.
Yeah,
those are cute.
My favorite thing is that bowl, though.
Oh yeah, that little jar with the coins going. When you finish Tomodachi Life, can you make a sequel series? So when we finish Tomodachi Life, we're probably going to go to Miitopia. I just started playing that in my own time. It's been pretty fun. I'm actually already kind of planning out what characters we use for that, just to let you know how long we're working ahead. I know we said this before, but we started planning out Tomodachi Life Let's Play in 2017.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been being planned for a long time.
So, like, planning Miitopia out now, even though that's more than a year away at the very least. And then, possibly we could do Tomodachi Collection. Or even Miitomo. Yeah. We could even use Miitomo to probably do something fun with that.
We could. The way we played Miitomo.
We basically made it a drama.
Yeah.
How many fish bowls?
Yeah, Ando asks how many fish bowls are in development right now, and when should the next ideally be coming to our screens?
Oh, Professor 420's got to go. Thank you for coming out. Hope you had a good time, man.
See ya.
I'm shooting to get the next fish bowl up by the end of the summer, which is like September 21st. I can't guarantee that. It's going to be variable, but I would like it to be soon. And as for fish bowls in development, I'd say there are 2 in active development and about 4 or 5 others that are like conceptual right now. So hopefully we'll see some more soon.
Yeah. Yeah, Game Over Gamer asks how many fishbowl ideas do you have lined up?
So it's the same question.
Yeah. Okay, Camp asked a detective question.
Ooh, write this down.
Can you confirm if the future LPs besides 22 will have character representation?
Yes, but I can't confirm which numbers, and it's not because I want to keep those secret, it's because I don't remember which one is which off the top of my head. But yes, there will be other Let's Plays with representation that are going to be in Tomodachi Life.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, there's one. I think it's just one other one in addition to 22. That's all I can think off the top of my head. Because I don't think the other one does, even though it's from a franchise is going to get represented. Alright, Lacing Our Pants issues to the channel. That was a big series. That was like one of the first series I had that like got really popular.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember how it just kind of shot up one day, too.
Yeah, after like not doing anything for the first week, it was up. Speed Inkling says, if you guys saw the Mario Direct, what was your favorite parts of it? I actually did not. I watched the individual trailers. I haven't seen the Direct itself.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
Olivia spamming Neb in the chat.
Neb.
If we get one more channel member, I can make the next emote Neb.
Yes. A Neb emote.
Because you can use like the doubloon emotes if you're a channel member right now. Like Ando or someone, or Diamond David show it off. Or Y2K, yeah, he's a channel member too.
Yeah.
Show off the doubloon emote.
The doubloon emote, I love it. Unicorn saw a doggo in the Windstriders, which made her very happy. Yes, there is a doggo in the Windstriders. You could see what his name is in my DeviantArt dump.
Yeah, actually, Katie's been posting a lot of conceptual arts for other characters in the in her DeviantArt gallery. Specifically for Cambridge Circle and Windstriders, so yeah, look ahead there.
Yeah.
I know the initial dump had a bunch of Cambridge Circles. We added Windstriders more recently.
Yeah. There aren't nearly as much Windstriders characters as Cambridge Circle, though.
Well, there are a
But-
lot. It's just you intentionally left most of them out.
Yeah.
You only had Season 1 characters there. You left out the Season 2 and Season 3 characters for Windstriders.
Yeah.
Because that's a series that, like, keeps on expanding and, like, the plot keeps changing and stuff.
The plot thickens.
It's like one of those stories where, like, everything changes because the plot twist happens, you know?
Yeah.
Check that link.
Yeah.
Bam. I love how we've been doing this for, like, an hour and a half.
I know.
Just SpongeBob jumping off the edge.
Oh no.
Found the channel through Tomodachi Life.
Yeah.
That one's been
probably.
getting pretty big recently. Mm-hmm. Oh, the blue emotes look terrible in the video, see?
Oh no.
That's
Oh,
awful.
I wonder if there's a way to make
There
it
has to
not
be.
look stupid.
There has to be.
Yeah.
Make it not look stupid.
Yeah.
This just keeps looking dumb no matter what I do.
Oh no.
Let's see if I can get that one out there.
Yeah. Oh sweet. Oh, I wasn't doing that when I took over.
I was only doing it inconsistently, so don't worry
Okay.
about it.
I love opening presents.
Micah, it has to leave now. See ya.
Thanks for coming, dude. Hope you had a good time.
Bubble power.
Yeah, Tomodachi Life has been getting pretty big, which is
Yeah.
good because that series was in development hell for like 6 months.
It was a struggle.
It still goes in and out of development hell, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I got the robot machine up there.
Aw.
How long are you guys planning to go on for tonight? Till the chat has stuff they don't want to ask us anymore, till they run out of stuff.
Yeah.
We're not going on too much longer. It's 5 p.m. for us now, so eventually we're gonna get hungry for dinner.
Yeah.
But we're going for a little bit longer. There's stuff
I'm
people want
having-
to ask.
I think I'm having cheesesteaks tonight,
Ooh, nice.
which is exciting.
Yeah, nice Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Please don't kill the doggo off. No promises. No promises.
You never know.
You never know. Well, where would the stakes be if we told you he was gonna live, you know?
Yeah.
And bam.
Can I confirm the breed that the dog is?
Yeah, if you want.
He's a pointer. A pointer dog.
A pointy dog.
No. For whatever that's worth.
Ando's being all anti-cheese again.
Can you pet the doggo? Yes, you can.
No, you can't because it's a comic.
Well, that's true.
You can't interact with it. I guess you could pet the picture of the dog.
But that'd be kind of weird.
If you want to be a weirdo, you could. If you're stupid.
No.
It's one of my favorite JonTron quotes.
I know.
It's like, if you're stupid.
I just watched JonTron this morning.
Which one?
Titanic.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
That's a classic. Bam. We're almost at 100,000.
Oh, sweet.
I know, nice.
Ew, cheese. Ando. I was
That's what I was
saying.
saying.
He doesn't like
He's
cheese.
being all anti-cheese. No, Olivia, don't worry about it. Especially if you're like young and don't have a job, like please by all means don't donate. Like that's more for people who have like disposable income and want to help out. So
Yeah.
don't worry about it. Although I find it kind of funny you said your mom wouldn't let you watch us. I've often said I think our channel's PG-13. So.
Yeah. Camp S, can you remind me when Cambridge Circle or the Windstriders gets a... Oh, tell me when the Cambridge Circle or Windstriders gets a movie deal.
Sure.
I mean, I would love that.
One day.
One day there will be a movie.
We'll have to wait and see. I don't
But
know what
comics
actors
first.
what actors will be big then though.
Yeah.
Because you have like current casts picked out, but obviously they're not gonna be relevant by the time this theoretically could happen.
Right. A lot of them are already too old.
Yeah, a
to
lot
play
of them
the
are
roles.
already not able to do it anymore.
Yeah.
The cuss words and thoughts. Alright, I do swear a lot. I apologize for that. That's just part of my natural speak.
Yeah.
As for the thoughts, do you mean like us using the word thought or like the drawings? Because I feel like the drawings aren't particularly inappropriate. There's like a little bit of cleavage, but you can get that on a kid's show, so like whatever.
That's true. I mean, what was that? Billy and Mandy had that one character.
Oh, Eris.
Eris.
It's like she's half naked.
Yeah.
If you could erase one game from Mario so you could play it again, what would it be? God, honestly, probably Shadow of the Colossus. Because that's a game you can only really experience once, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, you can only get, like, the full experience your first time.
That's true. Yeah.
Because that game is, like, crazy. Camp says he thinks the TV series format fit Camber Circle better. I actually think it would also fit Windstriders better. I don't think you could wrap Windstriders up into a film.
Yeah, there's like a lot going on there.
Even if you did like a trilogy, like one movie per season, I still feel like you wouldn't be able to do it correctly. It would have to be a TV show, probably.
You'd probably end up getting like those really long Lord of the Rings movies, and I don't
Yeah.
like when movies are 3 hours long.
I don't think movies should ever be more than 2 hours.
Yeah.
I just think that should be a law.
Yeah.
Do not make your movies more than 2 hours long.
Not allowed.
Tenny's back from the Shadow Realm.
Welcome back, Tenny. Hope you enjoyed your stay there.
Ando says, let me do voice acting. Yeah, Ando would play,
Sarah.
Yeah, Ando plays Sarah. Oh, Olivia's talking about the character having sex. Okay. So a big point with that is that while my channel is PG-13, while Tomodachi is PG-13, Katie's story is not PG-13. Katie's stories are R-rated.
Yeah.
They're not for kids.
Nope.
So I can totally understand that. Katie's stories are not aimed towards children.
Mm-hmm.
The Tomodachi Life series is aimed towards, I say, teenagers and older.
Yeah.
But Cambridge Circle's not something that's kid-friendly at all.
No, not really.
Well, that's it.
Strider certainly is.
It's not like the sex is on screen, though. It's not porn.
Yeah. It is not a porno.
It's more like implied.
Yeah.
Or like talked about. But
It's just like all the mature themes and stuff that's like not suitable for children.
Cam says he want to be David. Honestly, if I were shorter, I'd want to be David. But I'm too tall to be him.
Yeah. If your novels were made into movies, would they be live action or animated? If animated, hand-drawn, or CGI?
Before we do that, real quick, because this is a shorter question, George Luigi says, if we won a random trip to the UK, what would you guys do? I don't know, I guess it depends where we go.
I go visit Ando.
And Olivia says she can't read Katie's stories. Well, you can one day when you're older.
Yeah, you won't be young forever.
And also, they're not out yet. It's going to be years before you see Cambridge Circle and Windstride. Her debut project is going to be probably 2021, 2022, 2023, sometime in that range. Mm-hmm. And her debut project will be a while before it's over. And then Windstriders would probably be like a few years after that at minimum. So you'd probably be 18 by then.
Yeah.
One day. Alright, so Cam's question?
As for that, I really don't have too much of a preference. Because I feel like you can do a lot with animation.
I would personally say live action because the original comics are already cartoons. So, like, what would be the benefit to making into another cartoon?
That's a good point.
That'd be like if it was a cartoon, like a hand-drawn cartoon, and then you turn it into a CGI cartoon as like a redo. It's like, what's the point?
Yeah. Plus, I know that, like, a lot of adults are turned away from animation for whatever reason.
Yeah, there's a lot of adults who are like your dad and just like afraid of
like-
anything that's a cartoon.
They're like, if it's animated, then
Cartoons!
no. Yeah, he's literally that guy from Chalk Zone.
Yeah.
But yeah, it might get more of an audience with adults if it was live action.
Olivia says you'd be Camille. You're way too young to be Camille, though.
Yeah.
Come visit my neck of the woods. Maybe. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
He's advising body armor. Why's that?
Where?
Ando says he advises body armor if you ever visit him.
Oh
Is it for, like, the COVID stuff, or is it because your area is really violent? Because I used to live in North Philly, so I'm, like, not afraid of that.
dear. we know.
We know how to deal with it.
Tenny wants to commission artwork of an army of broccoli. I mean, I'll do it.
If you pay for
If you
it,
pay the price, I'll draw you your army of broccoli.
draw your NSFW broccoli army. I'm so close to getting with the bowling ball. I want to get the robot machine with the bowling balls I fall.
Unicorn says, don't come to the UK, it ain't worth it.
Don't come to Pennsylvania, it ain't worth it.
No.
Come to Pennsylvania if you want to see a place that has more rainy days in the UK.
Yeah, really.
We had, what was it, today is the first day in like the last 2 weeks where there's no rain or gray skies. It's like actually blue outside.
I know. Is it even blue though? It looks kind of silver to me. Can't tell.
That's an improvement. That's an improvement over what we usually get in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that like everyone's here for this because this grind would be abysmal on my own.
I know.
I'm so happy that like I can do this right now.
Who said anything about NSFW Brox?
Hey man, I only assumed with how much you go on our broccoli.
You never know.
When goddamn Nev ate the broccoli and blasted it off.
Nev loves broccoli.
Camille's the only blonde character. No, she's not. She's the only blonde. Yeah, the only blonde character yet.
Indeed. Is she? I guess she is right now.
Only blonde woman at least.
Yeah.
Because Alberto Roberto's blonde,
That's true. Naturally blonde.
which is weird because he's also half black. Oh, Transfer's got to go. See you guys.
See ya.
Yeah, there's plenty of other blonde characters, plenty of other blonde women, but
But yeah, right now, I guess she is.
yeah, that's kind of interesting how that worked out. Honestly, it's probably because the default hair color is like brown for me, and like most of the freaks I made didn't bother chase their hair color because I was lazy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right.
Neb and Tenny need to do the handshake from Commando.
Do people like the stream format? Like with all the flashy stuff around it? Because this is like our first time doing this successfully. I'm curious to know if people like if they prefer this or if they like the simpler format.
Yeah.
Ah, so close.
Well, this format has the doubloons, so.
That's true. Well, we could put that in a simpler one theoretically.
Yeah.
But like with the video not taking up like the whole screen, kind of being off to the side. Hando's a terrible influence on him. Oh boy.
Oh no.
I'm still waiting to see Ando ask like more questions about future Let's Plays. Because like if you're specific, I can answer them. It wasn't that I thought I didn't want to give too much away. It was literally just like I didn't know what to say. You said, "Can you tell me something about them?" Like,
Oh no.
Olivia, if it's blurry, that could be the connection on your end because it's definitely not blurry on our end.
You just try refreshing.
Try refreshing or try watching like the VOD after it's done.
Yeah.
Or try turning up the resolution even.
Which is the accurate viewer number? The one on the video or the one below it?
I would assume the one in the video is more accurate. Because I know
think
YouTube
it
is
is.
like inconsistent about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. He asked one, just couldn't think of anything else. What was it? I might have missed it. That might have been when I was soloing.
I mean, I know we haven't been answering every question. It's been kind
Yeah.
of inconsistent at best. Just due to the fact that the chat keeps, like, going away. Also, detectives be slacking.
I know. Oh, here's a question. Jose Obese asks, what's your opinion on My Little Pony Friendship is Magic?
No strong opinion on the show itself. It's kind of a whatever kid show, I thought. Like,
Yeah.
I could see that's cute for kids, but I think people blow it way out of the water with how good it is. It's not like this mind-blowing masterpiece or anything. So,
Yeah.
the fan base would kind of turn me away from it because they completely overhyped it. That's really annoying. But I don't have a strong opinion on the show itself. It's whatever.
Yeah, I watched it in middle school, and, like, I enjoyed it when I saw it, but, you know, it wasn't any better than any other, like, you know, kid show.
Yeah, exactly. It just kind of blends in, I feel like. The
Yeah.
only reason it's big is because of the meme.
Yeah.
Do you know some people's last name is pronounced like Kato's? Like Clorgaffner-Crep? Because that's quite a mouthful.
How did you create that last name?
I probably just hit random keys on the keyboard. There's not a lot of thought that goes into that. I usually just like make syllables. Like, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Clorgaffner-Crep, something like that.
Clorgaffner, correct. Perfect. Katothrin.
Yeah, Katothrin is a great name, of course. I don't think I could ever toss something like Katothrin.
Yeah. Camp asks, what are the most scary fandoms based on the loud, crazy minority?
See, I don't think Smash is that crazy of a fandom. I think there's definitely some neckbeards in it. And there's a lot of people who don't know shit about how the game actually works. But, like, I don't think a Smash fandom's that bad. I don't know. See, I don't really get invested with fandoms usually. It's kind of hard to say.
I mean, they're not scary, but the Warriors fan base is pretty cringe. The Warrior Cats fan base.
Well, that's because the Warrior Cats books are garbage.
Yeah.
So anyone who still likes those, probably gonna be like that.
Questionable.
But, I don't know. I wish those books held up, but God, they don't.
No.
Alright, do you like modern SpongeBob? I don't have TV,
Yeah.
so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't watch TV anymore, really.
I stopped watching TV like 2008,
Yeah.
so it's hard to say. I do watch shows, but it's always like shows that are completely done and you just have like on DVD or something.
I did hear that the most recent season of SpongeBob is really good, though.
Season 11, I thought was really good.
Yeah. If it's season 11 right now, I don't know. But I heard it was good. I haven't seen any of it, though. But seasons 1 through 3 will always be the best to me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Caden Carabell, I think he's new to the chat.
Oh,
asks,
welcome, Caden.
What's your opinion on Total Drama Island? I loved that show. I thought it was fun. I haven't seen it in a really long time, but I want to show you that show.
I have never seen any bit of that show, other than that it exists, so no opinion.
I'll show it to you one day.
Any other movie directors you like? Yeah, I'd say so. I like Christopher. Yeah. God, I can't speak. I like Christopher Nolan. Fucking. I'm drawing a blank right now.
I'm
honestly.
terrible with movie directors.
There are other directors I like. I'm just like, my brain is fried right now. I'm drawing a blank on this.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's been a long day. It's been a day.
Yeah.
Day.
It's been, how long have we been going for then?
More than an hour and a half right now.
Oh wow.
Just grinding. Well, season 4 of SpongeBob. Season 4 was watchable, but definitely not as good as the first 3.
Yeah, it felt a lot like the movie.
It felt like the movie, and I know people are going to disagree with this. I don't think the SpongeBob movie's that good. I think that was the beginning of the end of the show. I rewatched it as an adult a few years ago. I'm like, wow, that we literally were just rewatching the first 3 seasons, and like, this holds up way better than I remembered.
Yeah.
Then we watched the movie, and like, wow, that does not compare to the first 3 seasons of the show at all.
It feels so different.
It's just not that good. It's okay. It's very okay movie.
Yeah.
And then season 4 feels just like the movie, I think. The original movie.
Yeah, Total Drama was a somewhat amusing satire of Survivor. I think it was supposed to be like some kind of parody of it. That's actually why I started watching Survivor for a little while, because I like Total Drama Island. I want to get back into Survivor. The show was fun.
One day.
Yeah, when I have time again to watch TV.
when we can watch shows.
Yeah, I love that
Teddy
show.
asked, thoughts on Diary of a Wimpy Kid? I loved them as a kid. I read them all the time. Especially in middle school, I read them a lot. I reread them, I think it was only a year ago. And I thought the first 2 were excellent. I thought the 3rd and 4th one had some pacing issues. But not terrible, just like definitely not as good. And then I did not finish 5. I thought it was boring.
I love opening presents.
Olivia asked if you looked like Neb, what would you change besides your appearance? You probably want to change your appearance.
What else? What else would I change?
I wouldn't want to work at a grocery store
Yeah, I wouldn't want to look at...
forever.
But she only said if you looked like Neb, not if you had Neb's life.
Ah.
So I don't know what I'd change. What is there to change if I can't change my appearance? If all you did was change my appearance?
Not a fan of Total Drama Island. Way too much vomit. Yeah, I don't remember a lot from it, but I enjoyed what I saw
Again, no comment.
a
I've never seen
long time ago.
it. The Wimpy Kid films, yeah, I did not like the movies. They're whatever. I thought they were funny. They definitely had some funny points to them, but I feel like they botched a few things that were kind of important. They made the kid, like, not wimpy enough.
Oh, yeah.
In some ways. In other ways, way wimpier. So it was like, oops.
I want to read the books someday.
They're good.
I heard they're fun.
Favorite SpongeBob episodes?
Probably Band Geeks.
I have to think about that a bit. I like the one where they sell chocolate.
Oh, that's a good one.
I like the camping episode. That one might be my favorite, actually.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's so hard because I love so much of, like, seasons 2 and 3.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, honestly, season 1 is good, but, like, season 2 and 3 are, like, the top level. I've never seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force, so
Yeah.
no opinion.
What's your favorite Phineas and Ferb song? Hers is Busted. My favorite Phineas and Ferb song is probably the Ain't Got Rhythm.
That's pretty good.
That one's amazing.
I liked Living with Monkeys.
Yeah, that one was good. And Candace looked adorable in it.
Yeah. I also like the one where Doofus was singing about his brother.
Oh, yeah, my goody two-shoes brother.
That was a cute one.
Yeah. And there was the,
Nothing like the
what was it? It was the one where they were trying to see when Phineas and Ferb's invention would disappear. Like, we're watching, we're waiting.
Oh, yeah.
that one
a,
was good.
That was a good episode. I liked that.
That song was good, too. I liked that.
I love how they managed to make an episode where the characters don't do anything, like, funny. It's like, it's such a testament to how good that show was, and it's, like, highlights.
Yeah.
Oi. I'm curious to know if the detectives are trying to use any of this to piece together which franchise are going to get more than one character.
Yeah.
Hi, Goomba Kung Fu.
Hello.
Welcome. Are you going to train us in the art of Goomba?
I would love that. Mix and mingle machine squirrels in my pants. They were good.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Oh, and Platypus controlling me. That was fun, too. Did I show you that one?
I don't know if you did.
There's one with Vanessa in it, and you didn't really like her.
Well, it's not like I hated seeing her or anything. I just thought her character was such a letdown.
She was just kind of boring sometimes.
I just feel like she wasn't funny ever, and like, it kind of killed it for me. I liked her design, and like that was the extent of it. Bam.
How many?
I'm like running out of energy. We've been going almost 2 hours.
How many robots have died in this live stream?
Who knows? I'm only killing the guy every time I respawn.
Oh yeah.
So not that many robots. Not all that many.
My water's almost done.
You can refill them if you want. They're probably not going to go that much longer.
Yeah.
Alright, say we're looking to end this off soon, so you have like your final round of questions, or any burning questions you want to have us answer, get them out there.
Detectives,
if we don't,
anything.
yeah, detectives, take this as your opportunity. And then furthermore, I guess like if we don't see it, because it is like a live stream chat going, feel free to ask again if we miss it. But we are looking to end this off soon because it's been almost 2 hours, and my voice is destroyed right now.
And I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry too. Ooh. My saying is we are small but sneaky, cause cheap deaths. Oh, he's talking about Goombas. Gotcha.
Oh, Goombas.
I'm surprised the detectives haven't taken more use of this opportunity. It's such a great like opportunity for them.
I know.
They're slacking on it.
Come on, detectives.
What games are both of you hyped for this year? None. I don't play video games.
I don't know what games are coming out.
There's literally nothing coming out this year I care about.
I was really hyped for Xenoblade, but
I
then I saw the big change in art style, and I was like, I don't know.
I was casually hyped for Rehydrated, and I'm happy I wasn't super invested in it because it sucks. So, but no, I don't play video games, so I don't really have a whole lot to say about that.
The prehistoric episodes of Spongebob and Nature Pants used to scare me as a kid.
I guess I could see that.
Yeah, I was scared of a lot of weird things in SpongeBob episodes. Like, I was terrified of Nosferatu. Like, I could not watch that when I was a kid. I'd cover my eyes and be like, talk to my brother, like, can I look yet? Is he gone?
I love Nosferatu.
Same thing for the live-action butterfly bits.
I think a lot of kids were scared of those. They didn't bother me ever.
Yeah.
I thought they were funny.
Oh, I hated that. It's the same thing. I had to ask my brother, like, can I look yet? Aaron asks, what do you hate most about Rehydrated?
I think what I hate most about it is just seeing what's good about it, actually. It's crazy as that sounds. I think what I hate most about it is just how pretty the graphics are, because that shows me how good this remake could have been if they actually had time to finish it.
Yeah. That
know?
is just frustrating.
So I'd rather just be a completely shitty remake than be this, where there's some good points to it, but then everything else is shit. Because if it was completely shitty, you'd be like, oh, okay, well, it's never going to be good.
Yeah.
This frustrates me because I feel like if they weren't rushed, and if COVID wasn't a problem too, like, they could have actually made this really good.
Yeah.
And that makes me so mad to know.
Okay, Camp has a detective question. Since you said overall throughout the whole Tomodachi Life series that the categories would be equally represented, will each season be equally distributed in reps too?
So actually, I did not pay any attention to that. I did intentionally go out of my way to try to spread out characters of the same franchise. As I said before, there are 2 franchises that have 2 characters and one that have 3 characters. They ended up being so there's only 1 per franchise in each season. But I had not really bothered to like evenly distribute graphic novel versus freak versus fandom in each season. They may have ended up roughly even because I was just trying to go for variety in general when I ordered them. So it may end up that way, but I wasn't going out of my way to do that. And then similarly, this is pure coincidence, but every season has 1 gay male and 1 gay female except for season 1.
Oh yeah.
Which may or may not have gay characters from Cambridge Circle, but like we've already said, we're not addressing them specifically. We're leaving them out of it.
Right.
How would you feel if you met James Rolfe, the AVGN? See, I know a guy who met him.
Oh yeah.
He seems like a pretty nice guy. Probably just feel like meeting any other like big YouTuber. Be like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice, pleasure to meet you. You know, something along those lines.
Yeah, I've never met a famous person.
By some people's standards, we're famous now, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah, really.
All right, see ya, Goomba. Thanks for coming.
Bye-bye.
No, it's so crazy to see, like, people have said that, like, they think we're big, and it's like, God, I don't feel like we're big.
I know.
We have, like, what, almost 4,000 subs? That feels tiny to me.
I know, that does feel so small.
And that's crazy, too, because, like, some people, like, well, I only have, like, 100. It's like, I remember having 100. It doesn't feel any different when you have 4,000. I think you always feel like this.
Yeah.
Maybe until you hit, like, 1 million.
It'll always just feel small.
That's just the way the ball rolls, you know? How'd you name Figus Fitus? Figus Fitus was an internet meme from, like, 2010.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember that one, though.
Because you were so young then.
Oh.
You were, like, 12 in 2010.
I was a baby.
I know, you're an infant.
Fetus Katie.
So that's it. It's really just, that's a meme. I just reused the name.
Yeah.
It's so weird to think, too, that there are people watching us who are young enough that they don't know that.
That's crazy.
Whenever people like, yeah, I was born in, like 2001, I'm like, Jesus Christ, you're young.
I know, that's only like a few years after I was born, but it still sounds young.
It's a different generation, though.
Yeah.
You know? When you were seeing this, I have left. Alright, well, thank you for coming, Olivia. I hope you had a good time. The true measure of fame...
Of fame is your regular viewers, yeah.
And actually, I've noticed we have a very high audience retention for our size. I see a lot of people our size or even bigger who get like 20, 30 views on a video, and I feel like we have no problem hitting 100 pretty easily. Mm-hmm. So I'd say we're actually doing pretty well in that regard.
Yeah, yeah. That's so true, because I really love seeing all the same names come up in the comments.
If you were in Sakurai's shoes, what changes to Smash would you make besides changing the DI? I'd also be more open to characters who didn't debut in video games being in it. Because, as it already stands, like, Lucario and Joker did not debut in video games. I don't really see what the big deal is. Mm-hmm. As long as they have relevance to gaming, I think that's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
So, like, I would put Spongebob in to represent Battle for Bikini Bottom, because Battle for Bikini Bottom is one of the best 3D collectathons ever made, let alone one of the best licensed games ever made.
Yeah.
I think on that merit, Spongebob earns a spot more than half the Fire Emblem cast has.
Byleth.
Yeah, more than fucking Waste of Space Byleth. So, I would say that, like, I'd probably be open to stuff like that more so. Mm-hmm. Just because I feel like at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter where a character came from originally. If a character's important in a video game, I think that's good. I think that's all you need.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
So, like, I wouldn't go adding, like, you know, fucking Iron Man or whatever, just because he's popular. But if there's a really, like, top-tier Iron Man game, I'd be all for it.
Yeah, like, who were they gonna add in Melee? James
Bond was considered for Melee.
Yeah, because there were, like, really good James Bond games.
GoldenEye 007,
yeah.
N64. Speed Ink, like, how many times have we done this in the game now? I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have absolutely no idea.
Oh, no.
Bam. Bam. And wha-bam. So I'm curious if the detectives actually have questions pertaining to who many of those characters are that were, like, recently in the dumps on DeviantArt. How would you feel if I was put in charge of developing a Smash game? I'd be very confused as to why they put some American teenager in charge of such a big franchise. I'd be very confused by that.
Yeah. But I'd feel good because then I could just be like, hey, Camp, put this person in Smash.
Put in Waluigi, or else. Or else you're kicked out of the detective squad.
Put Daniel from the Windstriders in Smash.
You need to have a video game first. Oi. That goddamn Shaggy emote is one of my favorites.
I know, it's such a good reaction emote.
And wham. I'm looking to wind this down soon.
Yeah.
I'm getting so sick of this grind.
Yeah, so any last minute questions?
Who's gonna put in Waluigi anyway?
Good. That's how we know we can trust you.
Yeah, you're not Ka, as we said earlier. Put Ka in Smash. He sings off-key for his final Smash because
oh my
everyone
God.
ear blood.
Gotta clear up his sinuses.
That's his side B. The sinus sniff.
Oh no.
Honestly, I'd be interested to see how a snake would play in Smash because they don't have legs.
Yeah, how would that? I mean, maybe like Bowser, like when he was a tank.
Oh, I love Tank. I miss Tank Bowser. I used to run like a tank.
I kind of miss that. It looked so stupid.
It was so funny. It was so funny. Well, bam. Wait, what are we going to do tonight, Katie?
I don't know. Am I staying at your house or what?
I have no idea.
I think I am. Gotta get Emma to play Xenoblade again.
Well, she wants to. It's been that we haven't had time. That's been the bigger problem.
Yeah.
She's been asking, so when are we doing that again? I'm like, oh god, one day. One day when I'm not exhausted.
Yeah. Sarah Fisher for Smash. I'm sure she'd like that.
Yeah, I'm sure she'd be happy to. Well, they're already Mii's. You actually have made all the Bloots as Mii's.
That's true. She could be in Smash.
Collectively, they're known as the Bloots. Bam.
A Game Over Gamer says we've done this about 225 times.
Nice. I tell you, he's been keeping track. This
That's
is horrible.
amazing.
This is horrible. This wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have to do a loading screen every time. It's the loading screen that makes it so bad. All right, see you, Speed Inkling. Thanks for coming out here. Hope you had a good time.
Bye-bye.
Wham.
Dead tikis.
I know. Oh, I'm getting so tired.
Yeah.
All right, last call for questions. Detectives especially, you take this opportunity to your best advantage.
Yeah.
Ask about anything you're unsure about.
Wait a few
I know
more
I
minutes.
mentioned this previously, but can't miss this. That someone else asked about the third graphic novel, Tomodachi Life, and we actually gave some details on it.
Should we give them again, or?
Nah, he can rewatch this.
Okay.
He can have fun sifting through a 2-hour live stream. To find
Someone
it.
be nice and timestamp it.
Good luck.
I mean, good luck though. Yeah, there's a lot here.
Maybe you could scroll through the chat when it's done and see like what it was asked or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
1,000.
But I mean, in general, I mean, you're kind of open to talking about bits of like your non-mentioned graphic novels too. Thoughts on Miley Cyrus?
Where's she been recently?
I don't have
Is
any
she
thoughts
still
on her.
relevant?
I'm not a fan of her music. That's the extent of it.
Hannah Montana.
I'd like to see us play Conquer. So I mentioned this before. I'd be open to doing Conquer. I've played through it before. I actually don't like the game. I think the humor's fun, but like the gameplay itself is kind of garbage. It is kind of like it's frustrating and controls like ass.
Yeah.
So if we were to do it, I'd probably be the one playing because I want to subject you to playing it.
Oh no.
But it'd just be like see your reactions to like the cutscenes and stuff. It's like
yeah.
that's the entire draw of the game. The gameplay's not good.
Yeah, I'm interested in it for that regard.
Yeah.
DHC has a detective question, but he's just gonna DM it to you.
All right, I'll answer that after the stream's done, though.
Game Over Gamer, last question. How long will the next LP take to beat?
Well, LP number 22 was actually recorded back in March, so it's actually completely done. It's sitting in the YouTube scheduler. Not every episode's in there yet. I do have to get done editing that soon. But we actually already finished it, so hopefully not that long. Hopefully I can get them up like once every like 2 days or so.
I think he's asking how long it takes to beat, like, the game.
Oh, okay. How long does it take to beat the game? Like 8 to 10 hours? Not that long.
Yeah, it's not
Say,
that
give
long.
or take. Give or take. I thought he was asking like how long it'll take for us to like play through it. Because the current series had been a mess to go up.
Yeah. Camp asks, what are your opinions on the memes of 2007?
2007 was like immediately before memes were a thing for me. It was more 2008 was when I started. So like brawl taunts and
The earliest memes that I remember were like the faces, like the white faces.
lay.
Oh god, I said that all the time. Such cringe.
Every generation has their cringy memes. It's just part of growing up.
Yeah.
But I do
Lay.
like them. I think there's a certain charm just how simple old memes were, how dumb they were.
I agree.
But they also were simple and dumb.
Yeah.
It's like, also, you mentioned that upcoming episode of Tomodachi Life is going to have a different format. I don't know how consistent it's going to be. I don't know off the top of my head how consistent that format's going to be. It's definitely something where if people like it, we can do more of that format. It's a lot more work to make, but I also feel like the video's better paced because of it. So we'll see how it goes. It's actually a lot less work to record, but it's a lot more work to edit. So
Yeah, trade-off. And Y2K asks, anything you can say about character 51?
can you like pull up the chart real quick? Who's character 51?
I don't know who it is. Oh no. Let me look.
Pull it off the top of my head, I'm not sure.
Gotta
Oh,
turn my-
Hanjix is here. Oh, Hanjix, you missed it. It's about to be over.
We're winding down.
We're signing off in a couple of minutes, probably.
I love opening presents.
No, I'm gonna look up to see who character 51 is.
Yeah, I'm not sure off the top of my head. I like to ask out who character 69 is. I mean, don't get me wrong. She's definitely a character who, like, people probably find attractive, but, like, she wasn't necessarily chosen for that purpose.
Yeah.
She was chosen because, like, oh, it's been a while since we've had a character like this. So I'm just surprised they're not asking about like other series they found. Like I know Camp discovered like the Adelphia series and stuff.
Yeah.
And like I know Ando's had some ideas on characters and stuff. That's 50. It's offset because the header row.
Oh, so it's gotta be 50.
No, other way.
Oh.
Okay, character 51. Has she been shown off in any of the other bios yet?
No. I don't think so.
I think she was in the DeviantArt dump, at least one of them.
She was. Yes.
But there's not that much I can say about her.
Yeah.
Other than that, she's a somewhat important character. Somewhat.
She's, how do I say this? She's like, she represents a lot of like the concept of you know, of the series that she's from.
Yeah. She's very representative of her franchise. I mean, you can even say that. So she's from Cambridge Circle, so we'll confirm that here. Did you kind of slip that out?
Oops.
And
she
is very, very emblematic of the whole concept of what Cambridge Circle is about, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So have fun with that, figuring that out.
Yeah.
Jose Beast, do you like Rosalina? Yeah, I love Rosalina. I wish she was in Galaxy and none of the other mainstream games. I was okay seeing her in Galaxy 2. I hated seeing her in 3D World. That was so tacked on and out of place and stupid. It like literally spat in the face of what people liked about Rosalina.
Yeah.
So like I hated that. Her running and jumping on Goombas is stupid.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's so wrong.
Keep her to Mario Kart. Keep her to like Smash. Don't put her in any mainstream Mario games unless she has an actual reason to be there. I'm so happy they didn't tack her into Odyssey.
Yeah. They're writing stuff down.
Yeah, see, you detectives should be taking advantage of this.
I know.
I was so disappointed that like we were giving you guys a great opportunity and like nothing was happening.
Right.
DP says, wish you could tell Animal Crossing how she's 10 years too late with her reference.
Oh no.
Oh, into the water.
Goodbye, Spongebob.
Yeah, guys had this great opportunity and it's almost done now.
Yeah. I feel like we should wait a couple more minutes just in case they have anything else.
I'm gonna go soon. I gotta pee soon, and whenever I gotta pee, it's probably gonna be over.
Oh no.
Tick tock, iCarly's.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Oh
geez, what happened?
I was looking at the chat. I wasn't paying attention.
There are fruity pebbles on the side of the mountain.
Ripperine, are there?
Yeah. I'm just hungry.
I'm starving, yeah. This isn't water camp, this is goo.
It's goo. The goo lagoon.
I'll just call it water, because I don't care. Like, watch, he's... Oh, I wanted to knock him off. He just blew up in place. Because rehydrated physics are so finished. Is Ben's Piss the next Tomodachi live character? No. Not at all.
That's yucky.
That's yuck. Gross out of 10. Pooper is the only character relating to bodily functions.
Yeah.
There, write that down. There's not going to be any more poopers.
No, thank God for that.
Yeah, we only need one pooper in this world. I'm getting so hungry too. Mm-hmm. That's like why I've like completely lost energy.
Yeah. Can you tell us what category character number 35 is?
Look at the chart for me just so I can see what 35 is, and I'll decide if we can say the category or not. How has everyone's progress on character number 31 been going? Because 31 is going to be very tricksy. You guys might want to work together to figure that one out. As in, I don't think anyone's going to be able to figure that on their own. I don't think I can tell you what category number 35 is. Mm-hmm. I can answer specific questions about 35 if you have any, possibly, but I think the category might be a little too specific, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Alright, Jose B, thank you for coming. Hope you had a good time.
See ya.
Help us determine we have no more pooper characters.
No more poop.
What do you mean poor progress on number 31? I gave you guys a list of Let's Plays they were in.
Yeah.
I guess if it helps at all, this character's also appeared on video thumbnails.
Yeah.
In fact, I think Katie drew a picture of them on a thumbnail?
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So see if that helps at all.
Mm-hmm.
But they've appeared on screen in all those games listed, so.
Yeah.
Maybe try thinking, what do those games have that could be in all of them? Bam.
I've seen some creative guesses.
I've seen some really creative guesses.
Yeah.
Like someone thought it might be Toad because you're a Toad voice.
Yeah.
See, Hanjik, sometimes category is vague, sometimes it gives a lot away.
Yeah. And what can you tell about 35?
What do you want to know? Be specific. There's an infinite amount of things I could tell about them, so you gotta ask and I'll say whether or not I think it's something we can share, you know? But, like, I can't just be like, what can we tell? It's like, well, there's a lot I could tell. Do you want me to tell you, like that character would probably like to eat, because they probably like to eat hot dogs. But, like, that doesn't help you that much, you know? I guess you know they're not vegetarian. So it's not Shaggy or Sensei Joss. Actually, Shaggy's not even vegetarian.
Yeah, in our version.
Well, because he's not in most of Scooby-Doo. It's been inconsistent Scooby-Doo at the best. Gender, sexuality for what? 35?
For hobbies, yeah, probably for 35.
All right. Gender, male. I would argue asexual. Hobbies, definitely likes outdoors activities.
Yeah.
And no, 35 is not bald.
Nope.
35 is not bald.
Nope. Nope-orino.
Nope rope. See, you gotta like use streams like this to fill in the blanks you have on like your notes. Like, where are there holes? Or where do you have absolutely no ideas?
There's nothing like the smell of
Hot dogs, is it Sonic?
smells like.
DP says she has no ideas at 31. I don't think anyone has a solid idea for 31, which is why it's like you have to work together to create the idea of what it could possibly be.
Yeah, I saw the detectives were throwing around the idea of having a voice chat dedicated to Character 31 speculations.
I'm sure between everyone there, they've seen, like, at least one person's seen every LP that was listed.
Yeah.
Honestly, once they hit 140,000, that's actually, like, what we're shooting for.
Oh, wow.
That might make a good stopping point if it... But we barely get any shiny objects each time.
Yeah.
It's like, that might take another half hour, you know? I don't know if I want to be here that but I also really want to get to 140 because then we're done grinding. It's so tempting.
What should we do?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna probably put this video in the rehydrating playlist.
We could. I mean, it is.
Bam. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna shoot to go to 140 because that is kind of like the definitive stopping point for grinding, and we're close enough to it.
Yeah.
So I guess take this time then just like ask questions to help fill in the gaps in your notes or whatever. I'm sick of answering about my opinions. I don't have too much to say about that unless you're asking about like development of Katie's novels because that can double as both detective stuff and like our own thoughts.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'll renew the Tomodachi like Q&A stream.
We should do that.
This is kind of the note it's ending on. Well, it's like everyone still
yeah.
here is basically like detective or whatever.
Yeah, I noticed that. The gender of 31.
Can't say. Can't say.
I have a spreadsheet.
I mean, you know who
open here
31
on my
is.
phone. Oh, I know who it is.
31's an easy one for us to remember.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not exaggerating when I say that's probably the hardest character in the whole series to guess, right?
Yeah. It's Trixie.
Quite tricksy. Bam, that does not mean it's Trixie Tang.
Yeah.
What weapon does 42 use, if any?
42.
Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to land here. It's gonna respawn me there, I bet now. I don't think 42 uses weapons.
I don't think so either.
I don't think there's any weapons in use there.
Yeah. Any characters in Cambridge Circle that have been moved from main character to side character, or vice versa? Yes.
I would say there are side characters who've been given more of a role.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say move necessarily for the whole series. Some
Yeah.
characters are side characters in some books and mains in other. The main 9 in the circle are the consistent main characters of the whole series. But even then, like, Chris isn't introduced until nearly halfway through the series.
Yeah.
And there are other characters in their spots, too. Like, there are other characters who are more important and then become less important later in the series and vice versa.
Right. Because of the whole theme of Cambridge Circle with, like, you know, people who are your friends. At this point,
Not
you know,
everyone's going to be the same as their older. People change over the years.
Yeah.
So I think it's only natural that, like, the circle would expand and alter as time goes on. God, this grind is horrible.
Yeah, I know.
42's gender.
Oh, wait, who was 42 again? Oh, yeah.
I don't think we can say that.
I love opening
I don't think we can say that for
For
42. There's some characters we can answer gender for, there's some we totally can't.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. And Sladoosh.
Ooh, it's getting hot in here.
I know, it's getting... But at this point, it's like, I'm so close to hitting 140,000. I want to hit that before we're done.
Yeah.
Because that's what the number we're grinding for. So yeah, take this time to, I guess, ask about any other holes in your notes or about Katie's novels or anything. Feel free to ask about novels we haven't even confirmed in Tomodachi Life yet. Because I know I had, like a bunch of, like, headers or, like, letters in the one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello,
Retro Bailey,
Bailey.
GRBG. That's a lot of letters at the end. Which Cambridge Circle character do you enjoy creating the most?
Let me think back
Are they-
to like 12 years ago.
Is this referring more to like aesthetic, like their design, or like the personality?
Yeah, because I could have different answers for both of that.
So I guess I could answer two, even though I didn't really create the bulk of them. I was there for helping like kind of rewrite a lot of them. I would say the best one to rewrite was probably, honestly, probably Kate.
Yeah, because she was already like probably the best written from the original.
So it was fun to give her stuff. Though honestly, Chris's re-art was a lot of fun, and so was James's.
Yeah, I would
And
probably say that like the James was a lot of fun to rewrite for me.
And then as for redesign, you can talk about original designs, but as for redesigns, or even like modern designs, if I'm talking about like characters that helped you redesign from the old series, I think Brooke's redesign is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And then as for a completely new design, because she's a relatively new character, I really like Terry's design a lot.
Yeah.
She got, I think, one of the best designs in the series.
She was fun. I think.
There's nothing like the
Okay, it was
smell of
actually really
bubbles in
fun
the
for me
morning.
to redesign
Smells like
Sam because she's like hadn't had a consistent design until like very recently.
Like what, 2018,
So-
2019, or
Yeah, so it felt good to like actually have a
yeah, her facial
handle
structure,
on her.
her facial structure would change like every time you drew her before.
Yeah.
Do all freaks have a previous origin, or is some created just for Tomodachi Life? No, not a single freak is created exclusively for Tomodachi Life. I've created freaks for my personal Tomodachi Life, and they may reappear in this Let's Play, but there is no character in this Let's Play being created specifically for the Let's Play. Every one of them has an origin, and that's a big part of why we're able to have bios for all of them. Now that said, I did create 2 new characters for my Miitopia playthrough. I created Neb's roommate, Carlford, whatever his name is.
You don't even know.
I don't remember. He has the hots for Neb. And then, he actually does in the game too, which is kind of funny. And then, I created Miss Eyesore as a woman who wears horrible, hideous outfits. And she's also a fucking bitch. She always takes my money and spends it on dumb shit I don't want to spend it on.
Miss Eyesore.
And she always hates every food I eat. She's so ungrateful too.
Oh no.
My 2K is gender or 47?
Uh,
Show me on the chart which one 47 is. 47 is male. 47 is male, if that helps. And also...
indeed.
Alright, so we answered Retro Bailey's question then.
Yeah, I think we did.
And then gender of 34.
34.
34 is female.
Indeed.
Yeah, see, some of these I can answer that for.
Yeah.
Go, SpongeBob. It's your birthday.
Bam. Just make sure you put these on the, like, the collaborative spreadsheet, too.
Yeah, I would hope they do.
So that way people don't get, like, left out because they couldn't attend the stream or whatever. And then they don't have to sift through 2 hours of footage to find... I do try to not hide hints in others' projects, usually. When we put hints in Rehydrate, I outright mentioned in the document, like, what episode it was in, because I don't want people to have to, like, look everywhere on the channel for hints. You know, because that'd be ridiculous.
Yeah,
The sheer amount we upload in, like, a week sometimes.
I know.
So trying to keep hints mostly to, Tomodachi Life itself, which means that, like, that means that, like, if there's hints in something like this that isn't Tomodachi Life related, like, good to ideally be put on the chart.
Are all female thoughts named Holly in some way?
Yes, although only one of them is just Holly like that. The other 2 female thoughts are variants on the name Holly, although it's not necessarily the exact same. And then similarly, there were 2 thoughts in Season 1, which is unique to Season 1. Every other season only has 4 thoughts, and they were named Sam and Bree.
Yeah.
So,
There's nothing like the
keep hearing
smell of
SpongeBob
bubbles
inhale.
in the morning.
We are so close to that 140.
Oh my God, you are.
We have till we get to 140, guys. Ask questions, go.
Rapid fire questions.
Bam. This has been nearly 2.5 hours of grinding.
No.
Joe White better have fun with these shiny objects.
You know I will, bucko.
Oh, me bucko, me boyo.
I'm going to bathe in them, SpongeBob.
I'm going to bathe in your booty, boyo.
Oh God.
Gender of 30. Doo-doo-doo. Not gonna answer that one.
For another fantastic day.
Oh dear.
What is that scary noise that keeps happening when
That
you
is
refresh?
when I refresh. That's the light towers.
Oh.
It's like the sound of the light moving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you remember now?
Yeah, it's scary.
I know.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. Goblins, I don't like it. Nothing personal, I just don't like it.
I was thinking, I don't like it. I like it.
Oh, I finally got it. Yeah. Took a while, but...
Is Mr. Krabs considered a separate character from Joe White Krabs?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he is. Because Mr. Krabs has been kidnapped by the Joe White Krabs, and Joe White Krabs are trying to replace him. They're different people. Trouncer's back, and he's asking, do you guys like Yokoi Watch? Because I love it. I've never played it. I'm really not a fan of RPGs, so I'm probably not going to play it. But I have no opinion on it.
I don't know what it is. I'm sorry.
It's like a Pokemon clone.
Oh, gotcha.
So no strong opinion, because I also have no strong opinion on Pokemon.
The real Mr. Krabs has been kidnapped.
Yeah, the real Mr. Krabs has been kidnapped, and he's locked in the back room. And did you say he gets fed jelly beans through a straw for 7 years?
Yeah. That's exactly what happened to him.
Oh boy. Alright guys, you're running out of time!
Oh no! Where are you at?
You'll see in a sec.
Did you get that?
Yep. See? You guys are running out of time! Oh boy, my voice is dead.
Gender of 49.
All these
They just want to know their genders.
You can't ask other things that aren't gender.
Gender of 39.
Because, like, when it comes to gender, you already have, like, a 1 in 2 shot, you know? 49 is male.
No, oh wait, 49, I'm sorry.
Yeah, 49 is male.
Yeah. I think I was saying 39. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, 49 is male. But, like, there's other questions asked besides gender. So Pokemon Clone is very different. I mean, that's fine. As far as I care, every RPG is the same. Like, I don't get the appeal to turn-based RPGs. I don't get the appeal of real-time RPGs. Xenoblade is the only RPG I like. But, like, I'm sure there's differences if you go between them. It's just I'm not interested enough in RPGs to really notice or care.
Yeah.
So.
What color hair does character 28 have?
28.
28.
Blonde. And hobbies of 42. I don't know if we have any hobbies for 42. I'm not sure what they'd be off the top of my head.
Yeah.
A little hard to say. Your gender does help, I can see that, but at the same time, I feel like, I don't know, you have a 1 in 2 shot of guessing that, as opposed to something like, well, what's their occupation, you know?
Yeah.
Or like, what does this character think of Sam, you know?
Yeah. What would they think of this character? Stuff like that.
DP says she prefers Yokoi Watch over Pokemon because more personality. Again, fair. The only thing I know about Pokemon is that the animations look kind of lame to me, but there's also like, what, 800 characters in that, so I guess there's like an excuse. I don't know if I got it or not.
Weapon of 42.
I think we already asked that.
Oh, yeah.
We already got asked that, and we said they don't use a weapon. Bam.
I'm ready.
Oh, he's ready, alright. He is ready, alright.
He's always ready.
I'm honestly surprised that, like, Camp hasn't asked us what Adelphia is here.
Yeah. I mean, can we answer that?
I feel like there's ways to answer it with, like, dancing around what's important. What the?
Whoa.
Where did it go? Where'd the ball go?
I was just drawing characters from Adelphia
Yeah, you were.
the other night.
Kind of refining some designs and stuff.
42 doesn't have arms.
Did we say that? I said we said 42 doesn't have weapons. I don't know what he's talking about with that. I'm not confirming or denying if they have arms. Maybe it's a snake.
Oh no. Is there a character with ties to angels or demons?
Let me think about that for a second.
Do you want to go through the spreadsheet?
Yeah, let me just... Ties to angels or demons?
As long as these pins are square and this sponge is Bob, I will not let Bikini bottom down.
Going through the spreadsheet... I don't think there is.
No.
Oh, okay, he interpreted unarmed as no arms.
Oh.
Yeah, no, they just don't have weapons, they're unarmed.
Right. What is
the
the genre of Adelphia?
It's kind of action-oriented, a lot of mystery in it. Much smaller cast than Windstriders.
Yeah, for sure.
Much smaller cast for sure than Windstriders.
Parlor.
That's kind of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if there's any like better word for it.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the best way to describe it. Whoa, that ball is broken as hell.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, we've hit 140. Alright, I guess we'll ask the last few questions then.
Yeah. Weapon of 36.
God, who's 36?
Ah.
Does this character have a weapon?
Don't think they're allowed to use one.
Character 36 does not have a weapon.
No.
I feel uncultured. Ando, why?
Because you don't like cheese?
Was I a good guess on episode 20? Yeah, Ando should feel uncultured for that. Yeah, I'd say you're a pretty good guess. I had fun with that. And then,
Yeah.
is 42 the meaning of life? I don't think so. It's kind of Fred, who's already been picked.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, if that's it then for questions, then I think that's actually probably good stopping for the stream. This has been almost 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So
What's the
jump
grand...
Spongebob off the edge one more time.
Oh no, what's the grand total for shiny objects right now? 140,303.
I'm gonna see if I can snipe this guy from across here.
Oh no. Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Here I come.
And... Oh.
No!
He swerved. He swerved. Read unicorns count while I hit him again.
The yokais are more interesting to me because they each have their own unique personalities. They're also based on real-life Japanese mythology, which is pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all. I had absolutely no idea about that.
Blow up that fish, though. That was,
Fish?
like, over there.
He's never gonna know what hit him.
Oh no! He probably didn't know what hit him.
Alright. Pokemon apparently also based on Yokoi.
Huh.
All the shit I never knew.
Wow. The more you know.
Alright, well I think this has been a pretty good point for the end off the stream.
Mm-hmm.
How many times did they jump? A lot.
Oh wait, is a freak that isn't human mainly animal-based?
Mainly, but not exclusively.
Mm-hmm.
I would say mainly, but not exclusively.
Yeah.
I think there's definitely room for others. For sure. Alright. Well, I would like to thank everyone for coming out here today.
Totally.
I had a fun time.
Yeah, me too.
Have you devolved into bubble missile-based terrorism? You know it. You know it.
Of course.
FBI's going to come after me because of my evil bubbles sending across the world.
Blowing up innocent civilians.
Is that jellyfish swimming backwards? Oh, there we go.
Oh! Don't hurt him.
I won't. Not a single jellyfish will be harmed, even in the stream.
Nope.
But I'm going to blow up these tikis over here
Oh, okay.
because I hate them. Bam!
Ow! He blew up Spongebob.
He's okay with that. Alright, well, I want to thank everyone for coming out here. I hope you all had a fun time. I thought this was a very enjoyable stream, if not a little exhausting.
Yeah.
Hope you had fun. I hope you learned something new. And I hope the detectives got something good out of it, too. I hope all the
Yeah.
non-detectives had fun with our Q&A stuff. I know the majority of this was pre-detective stuff. I just want to thank everyone who came out here. I would like to thank everyone who donated for everything. And I would like to start doing streams more regularly, like we've kind of been doing. We've kind of been doing once a week for the last couple weeks. Hopefully the next stream will be the poll winner from like a month ago.
Yeah.
I need to actually get off my ass and buy the game for it, though. Hopefully that'll be the next stream.
I actually don't know what won.
I do. I'll tell you when we're done.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
But,
I get to know things.
Thank you all very much for watching. This has been Fabulous Fish,
And Katatui 101.
and we'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.